Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into episode number 95 of the Mancave 101 podcast, aka our yearly wrap up, aka the Mancave Awards 2023. Ooh. This should be fun. You guys are going to see this live, in person. We haven't had a chance to argue about all these yet, so I'm assuming you're going to get some good stuff in here. So as usual, of course, though, we're going to start with our comment corner, and we're going to integrate some nerdy news and also go back and forth between some awards. Before we get into that, let me introduce the guys live from the Man Cave. It's Caleb, Mama on a God, Leo. What's happening?
What's going on, peoples? How we doing?
Deep in the heart of Texas, man. Listen, it's Wendeezy. What's happening?
Oh, what's going on, people? Let's
Wendeezy got that new computer. He's looking sharp.
What?
Boys in 4K over here.
That boy spent some money.
And of course, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase. What's happening?
Hey, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all of that wonderful stuff, man. And New Year coming. Can't wait to get to that.
That's right. And I, of course, am your man in the chair, AA Ron. But as you can see tonight, you can call me by my alter ego, Anita Maxween. If you don't know, find out.
Anita Maxween? What the fuck is that?
Yo, I'm not even.
I'm too scared to call a pause because I don't know yet.
It's basically a pause, but it's fine. And of course, we are being joined tonight. It's a special night, so of course, we're going to be joined by Mr. Torian Rain himself. What is going on, sir? Welcome on in.
I got the flowers. I feel extra special.
That's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes. What's happening,
before we actually get into it, something happened this past Monday on Christmas.
What's that?
Oh, yes.
He's back.
It's a go down.
You got the regular one. You got the slim. What you got, bro?
I got the it's the one with the disc, but I think you can download on there too as well.
Yeah,
that's the one that I got, and I got the I think it was the Spider-Man 2 bundle. So I downloaded. So I was like, I saved $69, downloading it. And I said, and you know what's so crazy? I've been so out of the groove lately. Like I'm telling you right now, the last time I had a PlayStation console was the PS1.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah,
so you know how long ago that, because I literally hopped on the Xbox train after that, and that's where I was at up into the 360, and then I just stopped altogether. And then now I got this. I was
memory, baby.
I was literally had like on some of the parts. I actually had to go and see if I had to go on the Google for some. I said, what do some of these functions do?
I didn't know how to turn mine on.
That's correct. That's correct. He sure didn't know how to turn the PlayStation.
So something like that.
All right, so let's get moving with the comics of the week. We got a lot to get to today, obviously, between the Mancave Awards and the comics. So I just want to quick shout out. We are live for the second time on Instagram. So shout out to everybody who's over there, who's joined us. I see we got a couple people in there.
How did that go the first time?
What happened?
How did that go the first time you did it?
So you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
it looked fuzzy on my end, but then I had other people checking for me and they were like, it looked really good. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. So I don't know. But I heard it looked good. So, we'll see. But there are people in and out. I think we had like 30 or 40 people pop in and out. So take it for what it is. So let's get started. Leo, take it away with the final comic corner of 2023. Don't be on that bullshit tonight. Let the people drink, you mother sucker.
All right. Like we've done for the last 2 years, this is the Comic Corner. This is where we pick out the books that we think that you should pick up with first appearances and so on and so forth. So the game, this is the drinking game as well. The game goes, since I'm horrible with names, if this is the first time seeing the show, I am horrible with names. So every time I get a name or a writer or an artist or a cover artist wrong, I have to drink. So if you like to join along, please have your shots pre-made, because this is going to be a long one because I didn't have no time to prep. I had no prep time. All right. So the first book on the chopping block is Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Gang War. So Marvel's been doing this whole series about gang wars with a whole bunch of different covers. I suggest you pick them all up because I think this is might be going into a what if or a special presentation. So we got okay. So yeah. So this has no variant covers. The writer is Greg Pak. The artist is Chow Mojado.
Chow Mojado.
Ciao,
Chow Mojado.
That's what you're gonna go with?
That's what you just That's
That's the story, and you sticking to it.
Yeah, I'm sticking to it.
It sounded like you had a question mark. That's why I'm reiterating.
No. I'm not claiming my mulligan yet. Cover artist is David. Huh?
What?
We was letting you slide with that last one, but you definitely got to drink on this one.
What is it?
It's Asia.
Asia?
Asia.
Spanish accent, man. The J sounds like an H.
We let you slide with that last one. But nah, not with this one. You got to drink on this one.
I'm sorry. Fucking Latin. Yeah, goddamn Bronx fucking.
And they tried to say it was an accent. I don't see no accent.
It's not my fault.
Try to stretch it and roll the tongue so we wouldn't hear it. Jaha.
All right. Next book on the chopping block is The Flash. Not The Flash.
Not Ezra Miller, folks.
Whatever.
Flash for number 4. Flash number 4.
My fault.
Drink. This has the first appearance of the another good name from DC. A first appearance from the Resident, an entity from in the gallery. I don't know. All right, the cover artist is Mike Deodato Jr.
Okay.
Nobody's like, all right, I'm taking it. Mike Deodato Jr. is the artist as well, and the writer is C. Squire.
Yeah, you can drink with that.
You can definitely drink on
You can drink with that.
that. Where is the Q?
Yeah, what?
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 Superior shit. Fuck. Damn it, man. I haven't had a fucking.
Obviously, somebody was drinking earlier, so.
Him to get right.
Oh, God, that's fucking.
End of the year, we bringing it back, baby. Let's go.
All right. Next book on the chopping block. Damn, I should have picked easier books. Is Timeless number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a debut for 2 new Marvel icons. So this is a one-shot teaser teaser comic book. It's slated as the stories throughout 2024. So Timeless is going to be like you're gonna take some of the best comic book characters and give them their own team up and all together. So you're gonna get a lot of variants and a lot of different covers with this. So this book alone has 2 variants already. The writer is Jackson Lansing, and the writer is Colin Kelly, and the artist is Juan Cabal. The cover artist is Cal New. I'll take it.
What's the artist name again?
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Kale, but it's fine.
I want to know what the artist name is again.
It already passed. All right, next book on the topic block. You're gonna be faster than that. So this is the other cover. This is the other.
It's popping up again, so I'm listening for it.
This is the other variant cover that I thought it was hot because it had Dr. Doom on it. This is the other spoiler variant. So we have a writer is Jackson Lansing. The artist is Juan Cabal. The writer is Colin Kelly, and the cover artist is Felipe Masafrea. Yeah, take that. I'm doing Diddy on this bitch. All right, next book on the chopping block.
Oh, look.
Ooh. Yeah,
It's a facsimile.
it's another facsimile.
It's a facsimile.
All right, so this is a reprint from 1982. So this is a foil edition. So this is gonna run you if you can find it. All right, so we have it also is the writer is Chris Claremont, as they kept the same as the inside. The cover artist is Frank Miller. The other artist is same as Frank Miller. But the other problem is that they didn't put is our boy Joe Rubenstein.
Oh, the original?
Yeah. So I don't know if there's beef in Marvel. But something didn't go right.
I don't know.
The next book on the chopping block is the Book of Butcher, #1. So this is going to be a spin-off from Something's Killing the Children. So I suggest you pick this up. If you guys missed Something Killing the Children, this is a great horror book. It's also published by Boom. This book actually broke them out a lot and gave them a lot of new fan bases. Cover artist is Dan Mora. Cover artist is Weather del Edra.
Werther?
It's like Werther. So you get
Weather. Fucking
Werther del Edra.
Like them little candy in the dish.
Exactly.
You remember this back in the day? Them
Like
Werthers.
Man said weather like he's on the news or something.
It's gonna be 62 degrees out today.
Oh God! The writer is James Tynion V.
Whoa!
Wait, the fourth.
Drink.
Those damn Roman numerals.
It was at
Be
this
those
moment
damn
that you
Roman
knew.
numerals.
Fucking Bronx education. All right. Fuck. All right. Next book on the chopping block is Death Dealer 2099, #1. All right. So this is a new series that's going to be coming out. With you have the head, almost like the head of Ultron on there. So the artist is Tato Caballero.
What?
Caballero?
Yo, caballero.
Y'all
Like,
are ending the year on a good note.
serious? Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is gonna kill me.
5? I think that's 5.
Yeah. Shit. The writer is Andy Blanger.
You put a question mark at the end of everybody's name. Is
Dude,
hilarious.
yeah, that's that. Okay, so cover artist is Chris Skinner.
Bellinger?
Bellinger. I see you guys are not, as soon as I get to the next name, you guys can't go back.
All right.
All right. Next book on the chopping block is that's the last one. Okay. Ghost Rider #21. This is the cover of the week for us people. All right, so you have the writer is Ben Percy. The artist is Carlos Nieto. Or Neto. He says first name is Carlos, or went Latin. And the cover artist is Bjorn Bernards. See, this is Barons.
It's Barons.
Barons. It's definitely
Barons.
Barons. It's definitely Barons.
Barons.
That cup got to be almost empty. It got to be.
Oh,
That means you're going to get violence tonight, so be careful what you wish for.
yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, so that does it for the comic book corner of the for the last one of the year. Okay, we have 6 shots, and I can barely see straight. So, like we always say,
What do we say?
support your local comic book shops. Support your local comic book shops.
What was that?
Support your local comic book shops. Your addiction is comic books and a lot of fucking alcohol tonight. Jesus Christ.
No idea what we say.
Oh, God.
All right. And on that note, I guess we're going to. So let's catch up on some comments here. So obviously, Torian commented, but he's in here. So well. But Sean, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome on in. And we have, I think, a new follower. Kelly Hans. Will Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 win 2023 video game that shouldn't have existed? We don't have that category, but I agree, even though I'm addicted. Go look at my rant from last week. Horrible. And hey, all in chat. Happy holidays. And that Ghost Rider cover is dope. Welcome on in. We appreciate you checking us out. You picked a good episode to be here because I think we're going to get right into the Mancave Awards. We're going to kick off the ceremony / the fighting. Leo's got drinks in him, so this should be interesting.
Let's go.
We're just going to get right into it. We're going to jump to our first 2 categories of the evening. Special presentation created by the man in the chair. If there's any misspellings, don't at me. I don't care enough.
Dope. Let's go.
And we're going to jump right over to Anime of the Year. And here are your contenders. And by the way, we just want to preface with these are things that we've watched. If any of you anime nerds are in here and you're like, oh, you didn't put, we don't care. We haven't watched it. It's fine. it doesn't matter. You can yell at us in the comments.
I thought it was supposed to be mean to me more.
I don't care.
See, you know what? I appreciate you talking your shit, because this is what happens when you have reached the 1,000 subscriber threshold. Now you can openly just say what you feel. Like, just say what you feel. I don't care if you didn't see it. We're gonna talk about what we've seen. You can argue amongst yourselves in the comment section. Right. I don't have to.
Right. This is our list, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's start from top to bottom. Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith arc, the Swordsmith. Yeah, words are hard. Village arc. Attack on Titan, the final season, the final part of the final season. Vinland Saga season 2. I have not finished yet, but it had to be on here because I know it was one of them. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, aka JJK season 2. Blue Eye Samurai, fan favorite of the Mancave 101 podcast. Onimusha, also Netflix and Mancave 101 approved, and Castlevania Nocturne.
Yo,
I've only watched
Go ahead.
I said I've only watched one of these on here, and y'all already know I'm not the anime person, but y'all did put me on to Blue Eye Samurai, which I'm very grateful for, because that show is very, very good. And I was actually shocked to know that there was a lot more people that actually did watch the show when I was bringing it up on other people's streams when we were talking about different shows, and they said they watch it too, and like, it's a really good show. Got renewed for a second season, so I really don't have a dog in this fight because I've only watched one show. So I'm gonna sit this one out and let y'all go at it until the next category.
Well, here's the thing: it doesn't matter because you watch the one that counts. Like, I think we all agree. Like, Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen are, they're not slacking at all. But listen, to me, nothing beats Blue Eye Samurai. It is hands down my winner. End of story.
Okay, fair.
Right.
Leo Wendell.
No, what you say, Leo?
All right. God damn it. Shit. Yeah, see, because I also love Castlevania Nocturne. I'm a Castlevania fan.
Valid.
But goddamn Blue Eye Samurai. Shit.
I mean,
and I can't give my opinion on Attack on Titan because I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking Blue Eye Samurai. God damn it.
I mean, that's 2 for Blue Eye Samurai. What you got, bro?
What you got, man?
What do I got? Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think of all the categories that we have coming up, this was honestly my most difficult because I have real love for 4 out of the 5. I haven't finished Onimusha in full yet, and I haven't finished Castlevania Nocturne. I have to go back and watch the full thing. So that's just my full disclosure. I just want to say it's really hard for me not to pick Attack on Titan because it's literally wrapped up 10 years of my life and what brought me back to anime from my Dragon Ball Z days. I can't even lie to you. It's hard for me not to pick Attack on Titan. But in truth, if I'm being completely honest and unbiased and not just saying I'm only going to pick Attack on Titan because it was the finale, of everyone that's on this list, the one that kept me engaged the entire way is Blue Eye Samurai. I watched all the episodes. I was hooked on every one. I wasn't distracted. There wasn't any filler. I have to roll with Blue Eye Samurai. It pains me to say that because I love JJK and I love Demon Slayer and I love Attack on Titan. This was honestly Demon Slayer's. This is the mid arc for them, in my full opinion. Last couple arcs were a little better. So, that's what I'll say. So I mean, obviously, Blue Eye Samurai is going to end up winning, regardless where you go, Wendell. But
I know
you can putting your 2 cents.
But I'm gonna put my little wooden penny in here.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Valid.
I have watched 6 out of the 7 shows that are here. I did not watch Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
But I have watched 6 out of the 7 that's on here through its completion, and I would just say that because I know the story, not to take anything away from Blue Eyed Samurai, I love that show also. However, I know where Jujutsu Kaisen is going, and after reading this arc that's happening right now, then watching it, like it just like really brought it all together. So my pick would be Jujutsu Kaisen, and Blue Eyed Samurai is like really just with the sword at the tip of its neck. But my pick is Jujutsu Kaisen. But you're right, Blue Eyed Samurai is going to win regardless. It's 4 to my 1 vote, so it's all good.
Yep. So Mancave 101's first award of 2023, Anime of the Year. Shout out to the team who did Blue Eye Samurai. Kudos to you guys. These are obviously some big heavy hitters up here, and people who really watch anime like that are definitely going to disagree with us, and that's perfectly fine. We understand. But this is, again, our list. So here we are. First award, Anime of the Year, Blue Eye Samurai. We're going to jump over to the next category, and then at that point, we're going to let Leo take it away with some news. So let's jump on over to Man Food Show of the Year.
This is hard.
This is going to be hard.
This is hard. This is gonna
be hard because I watched a good chunk of this list.
Whoa.
So
this guy going to.
So here's what I'll say. The way I devised this category is based on, obviously, in case you guys don't watch us enough, we call things man food that are usually consistent of just violence. You know how we feel about violence up in here. So that's what this is to me.
Tickle. Yes,
that's right. Violence makes our tummies tingle, in case you didn't know. So let's just start it off. Obviously, we're only a couple episodes in, but I had to put Reacher season 2 because violence had to do it. The Continental. I know Leo and Chase have both watched. I think
I watched it. I watched it
as well. Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't watch Continental, but
you guys said.
I know. I've heard.
It's really good.
I felt like I had to put The Last of Us on here because there was just enough violence in there for it to econ. If you guys disagree, I totally understand. Maybe we could leave it off of this, but I put it on there just because. Gen V, obviously, you know how we feel about The Boys. Gen V, all that. Gen V had to be on there. There was people exploding and way too many private parts for my liking, but it's fine. Spec Ops Lioness had to be put on here because obviously that show, another one just full of violence. Blue Eye Samurai is on here again, even though it is an anime, because once again, swords, blood, guts, all that, man food.
And peaches.
And peaches. And peaches. Secret Invasion by Marvel. I don't really have much to say.
It's an honorable mention.
Citadel, right. And then Monarch Legacy of Monsters. So, who wants to kick it off first?
Oh man.
Keep in mind, this is man food. So man food doesn't necessarily mean if you think it's the best show on here, whichever one you consider the most man food. Keep that in mind. That's where I was going with this.
All right, so, I got a real tough choice here, though. So, as much as I love all the shows that's on here, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, yeah. I'm really torn between Continental and Reacher. Reacher's like 4 episodes deep, but God damn if I don't be eating when that show is on, son. That is just like, that's like a man IV. Like, that's man food IV. Like, I just watched it. I'm like, yeah, break his man. Look. Oh man, gun to my head. I'm going to go with Reacher season 2 right now. That's where I'm at. Wow. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Reacher season 2.
Wow, Reacher season 2.
I feel like it's going to just get better.
All right, so for me, I have 3 choices on this list that gotta happen. Special shout out to Spec Ops Lioness because the show was dope. The setup was crazy. The wrap up was definitely worth it, man. If you have not seen that, go check that out. It comes down to Reacher and the Continental, to be honest. The Last of Us could have got it, but I ain't get enough zombies. So until I get more
yeah, we know that was your biggest gripe.
That's why I said
every time y'all talked about the show, that was your biggest gripe.
Yeah,
every single time was not
until I get more zombies.
Not enough clickers.
More clickers.
Reacher season 2 was crazy, bro. Like, listen, my man's hit people in the head with cinder blocks. You just don't see that every day. But I gotta be honest, man. Listen, the Continental is my man food show, bro. Every episode was completely violence. My tummy was tingling all over the place. Every episode from beginning to end, I'm completely with it. So Continental for me, bro.
All right, go down the line. Leo, what you got?
fuck.
These aren't easy. These aren't easy.
All right, so God damn it, Reacher. No, but I'm not going with Reacher. Reacher's a good fucking show, but you know what does it for me? That damn phone booth in Continental. That phone booth scene?
Bro,
He's literally fighting somebody in the goddamn phone booth.
Yeah,
So,
that was a very well choreographed fight.
That was a rough one right there. You
Yeah,
made
shit. And goddamn, I gotta go Continental just because of shit.
Oh.
And the blow at the end, at the last episode, when she came out of the water, you thought she was dead. Oh fuck me! Yeah, Continental.
Continental. All right, so 2 for the Continental, 1 for Reacher season 2. Torian, what you got, bro?
It was for me. It came down to 2. It was between the Continental and Gen V. But for me, I think I would have to give it to the Continental. As much as I love Gen V, the Continental did so much in 3 episodes. Like and that's not hard to do with a miniseries. And then on top of that, it's the spinoff or the prequel to John Wick. I mean, you can't get much better than that. So for me, back to Leo's point, that phone booth, like I had slightly forgot about that, but that all came back to me.
I did completely forget about that.
Like the minute that she pulled him in there and they closed that door, they was going at it. Like, way that they shot that was just crazy. I like that aerial shot, so you can see down on them actually fighting in that phone booth, hitting them with the phone, hit on the receiver with the phone book. Like, literally, that's all you had going. That one scene alone solidified it for me. But I would have to go with the Continental.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, obviously, my vote here doesn't matter because the Continental wins 3-2. But for my 2 cents, I will say I haven't seen the Continental. I obviously have to watch it. I know it's a John Wick prequel. I'm sure once I watch it, that might sway my vote some type of way. If I had to pick one for myself on here, I was torn between Gen V and Reacher season 2 personally. I'm gonna say Gen V, and the reason why is because if there's any shows that I'm hooked on right now, it's The Boys. Like, I just can't stop watching anything that show or category puts out. So I'm going to give it to Gen V personally. But either way, Man Food Show of the Year goes to the Continental. Clap it up. Clap it up for the Continental.
And ironically, the only show on the list that does not have a full season. Only 3 episodes.
I mean, well, that is the full season. That's the full season. That was the
They
story
put the full season in 3 episodes.
That was the story they wanted to tell. It was just, it's come up. That was it.
I forgot about the Mel Gibson scene in that one. Jesus Christ.
Damn, yo, I did forget about that too. The phone booth in that. I might have thought differently if I remembered it.
The fight in the back of the
pickup truck. I might have voted there, but there's a lot more for Reacher coming, man. I'm sure. I'm sure we're gonna get something dope.
Kelly said, "Where can I watch the Continental?" It's on.
I was gonna say, I'm bringing up some comments here. So obviously,
nostalgic.
Take this down for a little bit. Nostalgic. What's going on? Welcome on in. John said, "Let's go, Blue Eye Samurai." That's right, facts. Blue Eye Samurai. And where can I watch Continental? Obviously, as Torian just said.
That's going to be on Peacock.
It's on Peacock.
All right. So Leo, take it.
Pause. It's the award show, man.
Leo, it's the award show, bro. It's a family-friendly program. Jeez, just kidding. It's not ever.
Yeah, not at all.
Not if he just went through 5 drinks in the beginning because he mispronounced his names. It's no longer a family show.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
The Hennessy family or the Jack Daniels family would.
All right. So we already know. So this is like supposedly confirmation from. So this is a rumor. So Marvel Studios is reportedly developing a Midnight Suns arc across several projects, starting Lilith or Mephisto, which I would love to see with Lilith, are beginning to consider a big bad of the arc. So it's either going to be Mephisto or Lilith, and also we're going to have Wongers in there, with Wong serving as one of the leaders of the teams of the Midnight Suns.
Why Wong?
Yeah,
they got to keep him in there. They got to keep him in there. He popping up everywhere.
Wong is cool. But look, this Midnight Sun thing, like, if they didn't do this, they're like the biggest set of jackasses ever. Like they running down they running a DC line at this point.
Yeah,
like that's a DC move, right? So I'm not shocked at it. it's expected, more or less. So that's just what it is.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, like we're obviously all these individual characters are being sprinkled in here and there between Moon Knight, Blade. We've been talking about it for like what seems like forever. And I mean, with Feige talking about, I don't know if this is in further news, but like him talking about the potential of moving on from quote unquote the Avengers as like a main team up. It wouldn't surprise me to see Mutants, Midnight Suns, like just a whole bunch of different team ups like that.
He has such. The thing is, if he decides to step away from the Avengers, it wouldn't be a big freaking deal. Because you have so many other great fucking teams.
But he has to have a good replacement, though. They have to be ready to replace.
Yeah.
They
have to hit the ground running.
Yeah, I think a lot of people capped out on like the Avengers, a lot of the Avengers stuff with the last phase. Like when they wrapped up the Infinity Saga, as they called it. I think people are wanting to move forward, because the X-Men talk consistently comes up. I think that's what people really want to see is that X-Men film, and of course the Fantastic Four.
Right. All right. The next bit of news, we got Super Smash Brother movie is reportedly being pitched by Illumination.
I'm not shocked because with the success of Super Mario Brothers, I can see that's coming. So they're riding the wave.
Write that check?
Yeah, who's gonna say no to that?
Who's not gonna write that check? Like.
All right. So, Marvel Studio aims to bring Scarlet Witch back permanently to the MCU due to her immense popularity. She will be center stage in upcoming films. So the upcoming films, which are Scarlet Witch, X-Men, Midnight Suns, and Avengers 5 and 6.
Time out. Popular with whom?
The men demographic between 14 and 35.
Popular with whom?
Hey, I fall in that category. Hey, it's me right here. I'm in the demographic.
Listen, they've got to rewrite her character, rewrite her behavior, give her some type of motivation. This missing the kids thing is just getting old as shit. I know I'm tired of seeing it.
I'm done with it.
I'm like, just listen, resolve this damn thing already.
I mean, let her be the daughter of Magneto.
That's what's gonna happen. Like it
should happen.
It's easy to do it. We have a million worlds out there, right? She's coming from some other dimension. She's not 616. She's gonna come from someplace else. And she hopefully, and if you're talking about X-Men, is that what you said in there? X-Men?
Yeah, X-Men and Midnight Suns.
And that's how you bring the Magneto storyline in with her.
That's
it.
You also have she plays a big role in Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Big.
So
it's time to get my Scarlet Baddie back on the lunchbox.
Or go
back on the lunchbox.
And I would say go the distance and do a proper House of M storyline, since that is her story.
Yeah, it will take. See, but the thing is, with the House of M, you have to literally.
They can tell the story.
They can tell the story, but you have to get to the X-Men first with the House of M, because if you tell the beginning chapters, everybody's gonna fucking lose it. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh no, you did it wrong. You jumped from here to there. You did that."
House of M is gonna be tough for them.
Yeah, House of M is going to be tough because if you don't have the right storyline to jump off from either Midnight Suns or X-Men, it's going to House of M, because you can't. House of M is one of the. You could call that almost like the X-Men 97 series. It's up there in the category of storytelling. House of M is some of the best storytelling that you can find on fucking Marvel or Marvel Comics. But you have to, because I know Marvel fans, they're going to chew that shit up if it's fucking wrong even a little bit. Oh, her dress wasn't purple, it was green. They're that kind of petty with that shit.
Yeah.
Like the same thing with the Thor thing, with Gore the God Butcher. That's the same kind of storyline.
Please don't get me angry. I'm having a solid night. Please don't make me mad.
You would like me when I'm angry.
Please don't do that. By the way, we got some comments here. I know Chase answered you in the comments, but anyone seen Aquaman 2? Thinking of seeing it tomorrow? Yeah, it's bombing, I heard. See what I did there? I heard it's not bad. Leo, what you got to say, bro? You watched it.
Oh wow.
Tori, did you go see Aquaman too?
No, I did not.
That's good. You saved your money. I'm proud of you.
I saved my time because I wouldn't even watch it for free.
Yeah, I told Nostalgic to just go buy Slurpee and pizza for the kids and watch Reachers. Don't do it.
I watched it and
Don't do it.
You were the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, don't do it.
I ain't waste no money, but I watched it. So it put it this way. Predictable.
That sounds like DC to me.
Okay, I'll ask you this question: What was Black Manta better, or about
Yes.
the same? Okay,
I heard he
His
was actually
acting,
good.
his
I heard he
acting,
was good,
his acting was better. Don't get me wrong.
but I heard the story was just plot holes and
Trash.
bullshit and.
And, see,
But that's what happens when you're writing off a character. That's what happens when you're getting rid of a character. Like,
this is what I'm going to say. Nostalgic earmuffs. If this chick, Mrs. Turd,
oh God, oh no, not Amber.
I don't want to ruin it for you, so I will save this for a pre-record because
That's fine.
what I'm gonna say is it's going to ruin the fucking whole movie for you, and I don't want to do that for you. If you want to truly go see it, and then when we do the pre-record, hit us up in the comments, or I'll hit you up. But to go watch it, to spend your money on it, I say negatory. I say wait for it to come out on Max or whatever or Tubi.
He said that's how I felt about Godzilla -1. Predictable and slow. Oh boy, Chase gonna disagree with you. Chase
Godzilla
gonna disagree with
-1
you.
was so dope, bro. It was so dope.
Yeah, I would. Oh God.
Yeah,
Talk about no consequence. That movie is full of no consequences at all.
Sounds about right.
oh well.
All right, let's see. Okay, Disney Plus Ironheart series will reportedly gets extended reshoots in 2024. It was not releasing until 2025.
Do you have any other information about Ironheart, or no?
No.
Because does anybody else see like a pattern going on here? Because Ironheart was shot after Wakanda Forever. Like it started shooting after that.
Yes.
And we haven't gotten anything about it. And now they're saying 2025. Mm-hmm. So like they're gonna reshoot the entire fucking show, basically. That's what that means.
Yeah.
So now this is Captain America Brave New World, completely reshot from scratch after dudding. Yep. Ironheart, completely dead, needs to be reshot again. Like
I think I see where you're going with this.
Like I just Leo, I know I don't want to argue with you, and it's fine, but you can't sit here and say that Marvel didn't see that there's some issues going on. I understand they're making money and all that, but the extensive reshoot should tell you that they saw, hey, some of the stuff we're putting out is kind of dog shit. So we need to take a step back, and reshoot, and fucking do it over again.
And the thing is, I don't disagree with your comment at all.
Yeah, that's
what the thing is that when Dell always says Bob Iger is he likes it a certain way, mm-hmm. and the quality with especially Ironheart in Wakanda Forever, I did not like the CGI in it, and I said that when I first
her suit
that's fair.
You know what I mean? I didn't like the CGI in it. I felt like they did a dishonor to her character because her suit looked way worse than any other suit that I've ever seen on Marvel.
Her mock suit looked better than that suit that she built, like the full suit.
Yeah. So it was like, why are they downgrading her when they're giving her Wakanda technology? That's neither here nor there. But if Bob Iger says, okay, we're seeing this and we're listening to the fans, I'm for it.
Nah, I agree.
And also, too, they probably saw that Echo trailer and got shook. And like,
yeah, they said this shit's gonna be good.
Is this the direction that we're starting to head into? Let's go back to the drawing board and rework some things. But another thing I also think too is why they're doing a lot of reshoots too as well is because of the whole Jonathan Major situation. It could have been some Kang storyline in there that they probably got to go and switch out because of what's recently happened, the recent stuff that's happened.
Mm-hmm. Be some bullshit, but yeah. So it's like I'm still waiting with the whole Jonathan Majors thing. I'm still waiting to see, because the backlash that Disney is getting right now for their supposed decision, which Marvel or Disney has not brought out an official statement yet, which I find very iffy because they're waiting until February to bring out this decision.
The 6th.
Yeah, so they're waiting. So what is Disney doing? If they were going to let him go, they would have said, okay, give him a week to relax and let's let him go. But everything that we've been hearing is from a different source.
Yeah, it's not the main source. That's why like I'm not really saying too much about it.
Exactly. That's why
I said I wait until after February 6th when they do it. And I'm gonna just put it like this: I highly doubt he's going to get any jail time. I highly doubt it.
I mean, listen. Here's the thing: we all kind of felt that way about this going into court. But I was checking out a few other videos in regards to this, and everybody's talking about how a lot of lawyers are saying that this case was never supposed to go to trial because it was a misdemeanor.
It wasn't.
Somebody called for
Alvin Bragg. I can tell you.
Yeah. They call for his, and I don't think it starts and ends with Bragg. I think that there are other things going on in the background, which a lot of the lawyers that I listen to were saying the same thing, that there seems like there's a lot going on over there because this thing should have never gotten this far. So, I don't think that he's going to get any time, but I also we can't ignore the elephant in the room that somebody wants him out of the way.
And the damage is done.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors was poised to be the top actor in Hollywood, bar none. So this derailment comes at a crazy time, and we just have to all just keep our eyes open.
And one thing I wanted to say, if you podcasters out there only know Jonathan Majors for Loki and Quantumania and Ant-Man, go take a flying fuck. From me. Because if those are the only two movies that you mentioned about this man's career, go take a flying fuck.
Yeah,
I have
my own personal opinions. This doesn't have nothing to do with the man. It's my personal opinion.
I haven't seen it.
I'll tell you, go take a flying fuck.
Yeah. You need to. Aaron, you really need to watch Lovecraft Country. That was like his first major role that was on HBO. It unfortunately only got one season, but it was a really, really good show. It mixed sci-fi with history. Like it's a really, really good show.
Yeah, it was.
So that's just me. It's me saying this. Okay, so
don't unsubscribe because of his comments. He says bad shit to me all the
time. All right. Okay, so the next bit of news, we have Scream 7 director exits films.
I heard about that.
A dream job turned into a nightmare. His quote. And also, wait, there's one more little bit of news. There's a little bit of going by. There's a TikTok trend now with you ladies with the Scream mask.
Oh, that's an old trend at this point, but
gotcha. Y'all nasty. I'm old. I just found this shit out. This just came across my feed. Y'all nasty. And this is women. Y'all a bunch of nasty. You thought I was perverted?
This surprised you?
Y'all nasty for this one. Just an FYI. But I'm no kink shame. Get it how you feel. but
yeah,
get it how you live.
But I'm not surprised that he walked. I actually, as a matter of fact, when the whole thing went down with Melissa Barrera getting fired for that nonsense, and then Jenna Ortega leaving, I'm like, oh shit, you got your two main leads gone. One fired and one just walked out after, right after she got fired. I said when that happened, I said the worst thing that can happen is if their director leaves. And what comes out last week, he announces that he leaves the project. And the thing is, when I was reading a statement, he did not make that decision just recently. He practically clocked out weeks ago, and they didn't specify when. But I'm like, weeks ago, that's around the time when his main star got fired. So I'm thinking maybe it fell around that time, but he just didn't say anything. He already clocked out before he made the announcement that he was leaving. So now you have no director, you have no main star, you have no main co-star, and a movie that's like going to be sitting in limbo. I saw Scream 6, and with the way Scream 6 ended, that could end the franchise right there. It didn't end on a cliffhanger. It ended in a way that they could have ended the franchise right there. So I would not be upset if they did not make a Scream 7. And like I said, I am a huge fan of the Scream series, that's probably one of my favorite horror franchises dating back to when I was a child. So one of the first Halloween costumes I ever had. So so I really, if push comes to shove and they scrap the whole thing, it is what it is. And then you also got to think the whole thing that happened with the issue with Neve Campbell with the money situation, why she didn't do Scream 6. So it's a lot of moving parts with that, because I think the 7th one was going to be seriously their last one, and this was going to be a way to close out everyone's storyline, even bring Neve Campbell back in. But that looks like that's not going to happen. And I think they had some kind of a Scream reunion thing where they brought in a lot of the cast from the first few movies back in to have something there. Well, we can pretty much already know who was not there. Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, nor Neve Campbell. And I don't think Courtney Cox was there either. So, yeah, I think this might be dead on arrival. But shout out to the director. I mean, hey, he had to do what he felt he had to do.
He had to get the hell out of there. Fuck that shit. All right. So James Gunn news. Hey,
can't end the year off without it.
It's been every other week this year, so why not? Yeah.
Okay. See, he supposedly shot down Michael B. Jordan's as Superman, because Michael B. Jordan supposedly wrote it on fucking something that it would be cool. Wait, let me see his quote. It would be nice to play. The fans were actually saying Michael B. Jordan should be playing Superman in his new Superman Legacy for DC.
Okay.
And the fans were telling that James Gunn said, no. He already had the whole cast picked out.
Well, first off,
that's got to be racist. There's no way.
Just saying. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Now, honestly, but as much as I'm joking when I put that out there, it doesn't surprise me, because I just think he's gonna go whatever traditional route with Superman. Is what it is. Yeah. I just think that's what James Gunn wants to do. And plus, on top of that, like, no knock on Michael B. Jordan, but no, like, stop. You're not fucking Superman. Like, enough. Knock it off. That's all I have to say about that. Just squash that right there. Don't like it at all. Just saying.
Listen, one thing we know about Don't Care Comics is that they don't care. They keep trying to reinvent the wheel. We keep trying to go back to the classic, like we have never seen this thing. It is just simply time for new characters, new style, new everything. I don't know, necessarily about, the time for Michael B. Jordan to step into the Superman role. I think it would be a dope story. There is a black Superman.
Calvin Ellis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, let's get him a story. You may not do Superman Legacy, but let's get him a story. Let's get him a movie. I think that would make some great.
Give him Green Lantern.
I was gonna say, Chase, we can't even get Jon Stewart Green Lantern. You think we're getting Black Superman? Come on, let's be real here.
You know the outrage people are gonna have.
And that's the thing right there. And that's the problem DC got right there. They have a lot. I'm going there. They got a lot of black characters, and not one of them has led a film yet.
Well, they have one Cyborg, but he didn't lead a film.
My point's been proven.
He almost knocked out his director,
and then his whole storyline got sidelined. It wasn't until the Snyder cut till you got more of his story.
Yep, facts. Yeah, but I agree. I mean, there's
and on top of it, like Chase was saying, how many Superman movies can you make? How many Superman movies have we seen going back to Christopher Reeve all the way to now? How many Batman movies have we seen?
But this Superman is going to be transcendent because James Gunn's doing it.
That's one. That is
and James Gunn is a director and writer supreme. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. And also in more DC news, Jason Momoa has not been hit up for Lobo yet. And TikTok is going fucking TikTok. The comic book verse of TikTok is going fucking ballistic. They're ready to boycott DC. But meanwhile, you guys don't watch DC movies. So it doesn't even bother them because you guys don't support.
At least I went to see Blue Beetle. At least I did. Despite how anyone might feel about it.
Yeah, I saw it. Don't get me wrong. I ain't paid for it, but I saw it. But the thing is that
It was terrible.
UDC, okay, UDC fans.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. Dude, listen.
The man is a fan of it.
I'm a fan of the Young Justice and cartoon. The animation. I loved it. Like I only hated one season where they were like living in the house was terrible, but the rest of the storyline was dope. And Blue Beetle totally became one of my favorite characters. So to see this tragedy of Blue Beetle live action, it was fucking terrible. In the story. I don't care if it was James Gunn's or not. James Gunn should have recalled this fucking movie and had them fix this. You spent $100 million, was that on the Batwoman movie, and you didn't put that shit out, but you let this bullshit get out? And the Flash? Like, come on.
And then now you have Uncle Sam on your ass.
Why? Because WB claimed bankruptcy or whatever, right?
Yep, and they used that as a write-off. And meanwhile, the movie was already done.
Yeah.
That don't work. That don't work. It don't work like that.
That's why I said I'm like. That's why I said now I really want to see this movie that was so bad. You know, according to the execs, like. But what do they know? They're execs. They're the money people. You know, they're going to look at something like what we would see through a much different lens, which is a very dirty one, if you ask me. But so I at this point, I'm still curious. I want to see for myself. What was this movie? Why was this movie so bad that you had to shelve it and use it as a tax write-off? And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I worked on that movie, Warner Brothers, I would have been there trying to kick over that damn water tower.
Shit. You did that to I would have. You know what I would have done? I would have said, "Hey, this shit just came out by itself." I don't know how they got it. You have a security leak in this mother. You leaking like a sieve. This shit is all over the place. Yeah, but also, I feel for Jason Momoa because that was the first character that he was introduced to as that's one of his favorite characters in DC, and that was one of the first comic books that he read from DC. Mm-hmm. And that's the only one character that can whoop Superman's ass. That's in a couple issues been whooping Superman's ass. And if you don't believe me, go read a fucking book. But you also got to realize he fits in that role. But DC and James Gunn hasn't because James Gunn hasn't his statement was they haven't contacted me yet. But he keeps talking about Lobo. I want Lobo. We mentioned it a whole bunch of times on the podcast that he fits Lobo. That's his character. He wants to do that character. So like Miss Marvel did, she's a nerd for that character, for Miss Marvel. She's always been a nerd for Miss Marvel. So if Jason Momoa is a nerd for Lobo, you know he's going to put his whole heart into it. Give him the fucking role. And say, make everybody happy. And since your fans saying they're going to boycott, that means you really ain't going to make no fucking money.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa has been lobbying to play this role for fucking ever. He said it's his favorite character. He read it. Like, he's obviously just hinting at the fact that if he's basically he's cornering he's putting James Gunn into a corner and saying, if you don't hire me, any of the 12 fans that you have left over here at DC are going to riot. So, I don't know. Okay. And I'm sure that James Gunn doesn't want the basement dwellers knocking on his fucking front door because that's where they fucking stay because they don't go see movies. So obviously they stay in the fucking basement at mommy and daddy's house. So
it's just so fucking. But James Gunn's contract is over after next year, right? Supposedly.
No, James Gunn is gonna get an extension because of everything that happened with the writer strike and fucking. He's gonna get Leo. At minimal, James Gunn gets Superman Legacy and Brave and the Bold. I'm telling you right now, those two movies are locked in. Okay. There's no escaping that. So guess what?
You give him 2026?
If Superman Legacy sucks, he'll be fucking done. That'll be it. It'll be fucking sayonara. Like he has one fucking. He's like Eminem. He's got one shot, one opportunity. That's it. He's fucking done. If it sucks, he's fucking out. I'm telling you, there's no way DC would keep him around long term. If that he could lay out a 12-year plan if he wanted to. And they'd be like, well, Superman Legacy made no fucking money, so we have to fire you. That's it. That's how it goes.
All right. In more news, the Beyonder will reportedly be the main villain in Secret Wars. Yes.
Makes sense.
I like that. If that's the pivot you're gonna make, I like it. I like it.
Somebody that we don't know about.
Isn't the Beyonder, correct me if I'm wrong again, comic heads, isn't the Beyonder the one in the comics that actually starts the whole Secret Wars nonsense because he starts Battle World and brings everybody in from all the different universes and blah blah blah, right?
Yep, and that's how you get Avengers versus X-Men.
X-Men, right. So guess what? If that's the pivot, that's the way you fucking pivot, Kevin Feige.
And take your time.
Yeah, please.
Like, do not rush this. Do not do another Dark Phoenix. Let me stop.
Do not mention that damn movie in this goddamn There's 3 movies we don't mention. It's goddamn Dark Phoenix, fucking Daredevil, and what was the other one?
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, the Last
Airbender. Yeah. Fuck, that was 4. Fuck. Green Lantern and Dragon Ball. Yeah, God, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so that's what supposedly, and also their current Marvel Studios is currently working on paving the way for the upcoming war between the Avengers and X-Men. That was another bit of news since they announced the Beyonder. Everybody's been rumoring that that's the way it's going to go. But if, of course, everybody knows Beyonder's the one behind everything. So let's get it.
I wonder if just a thought here. Do you think when they inevitably, how do you think they actually in the movies or whatever pivot from Kang? Do you think they just put a Kang out there who's like in a mask and just give him some fucking voice lines that he gets killed off? Some stupid shit like that?
But the thing is, they shouldn't kill off Kang. They shouldn't. To make more money, I would never kill off Kang.
Exactly.
Because Kang is an infinite money pit right there.
Well, listen, every name that we put out, what's it called? Shameless plug. Reviewed a list of names of people who could replace Jonathan Majors as King Conqueror. Go back and watch that video. Drop a like and subscribe, please. But anyway, it's one of those things where it's like people are already starting to come out and say they don't want to fucking come play Kang. John Boyega came out immediately on X and was like, "No, I don't."
Well, he's already done with Disney anyway. Thanks to that Star Wars debacle, so he ain't coming back.
But I think there's gonna be a scenario where a bunch of these actors just like, "No, I really don't feel like filling in. I don't feel like filling in Jonathan Majors."
Exactly. This I
don't want to do it.
This is their way of protesting. They could have easily said yes. They who knows how much of a bag they could have thrown at them, but it's like, nah, I'm gonna stand in solidarity because I feel he got done dirty. So we're gonna stall you out until you, as the studio, make the proper decision that you feel you have to make. And if we have to stall you out for so long, then it is what it is. You just won't have that character. Like he'll just be a fart in the wind at this point.
And you know this goes back to the conversation about recasting the Black Panther. You have to give the audiences time to miss the character enough to want to accept a new person in that uniform. So at this point, you've got Doom, you got the Beyonder, you potentially got a few other villains out there. Visit that in 3-4 years. That everybody might come back a little bit and say, okay, you know what? Let's put somebody else in the suit and let's bring them back in. So I agree with Leo. It doesn't make sense for you to kill him off. He's a moneymaker.
Yeah, if they stand in solidarity with Jonathan Majors, which a lot of the fan base is standing with Jonathan Majors right now. So because they're seeing a lot of bad things are going, they're seeing a lot of, like Chase's point, they were saying that the case is done wrong. A lot of the fans are going with standing in solidarity with Jonathan Majors right now because they know how to. I'm not going to get into that part, but so they're standing with him. So if the rest of the actors stand with him and say, and if that statement from Marvel and DC don't come out right, if they decide to move on from Jonathan Majors officially, good luck trying to find more cast members.
And I don't want to get deep into the Jonathan Majors thing, but one point that came across that I didn't realize. We realized that she was originally arrested in connection with the whole incident, but they didn't allow any evidence against her in the entire case.
Yep.
None of it was allowed. Like none of it.
Fair trial.
So, I mean, if that doesn't speak volumes, I just don't know what.
Oh yeah.
Right.
What if they show Kang as a kid or an old man? I mean,
I'm with it.
I mean,
I'm with it. If it makes sense, I'm with it.
But we already got him in Loki 2 as a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, and we already got him.
Yeah.
And we already got him. We already got him as an old man also. And in
Beyond with this mullet.
Yo, oh wow, the nostalgic. Wow, you just brought me back. He does have a fucking mullet.
Yeah, he sure does. Sure does.
He has a fucking mullet.
And that shiny ass white suit.
Yeah. God damn. All right. Fuck. The Batman sequel will reportedly introduce Hush as the film's villain. Also, okay, so also the faces of the Batverse. Okay, so they're also going to introduce another face of the Batverse. It's called the Rogue Gallery and the Bandage bad guys called Hush. And God, this is such a bad fucking story. So they're gonna bring in Hush to try to save Batman, and supposedly they're gonna have a hint of Two-Face and also Scarecrow. So DC, once again, you're throwing the kitchen sink at it.
Chase, that's your favorite comic company.
Isn't
like I said, don't care comics, bro. They just don't care. At the end of the day, I'm like, some of the decisions. Listen, the only organization worse than Don't Care Comics is the New York Knicks, bro. Just so
goddamn. That's foul. Oh, we see you trying to get us hurt. It is what it is, bro. Like, we live out here, man.
Listen.
Yeah, I heard the Knicks fans is crazy.
But listen, when
they're
doing dumb shit, I'm not. Don't Care Comics does things that make absolutely no sense whatsoever. I'm like, I don't know what kind of drugs they're doing over there, but they need a new dealer. That's in the story.
So here, all right. Wait, I just have one thing to say because we always listen. We bash Robert Pattinson and Batman on this podcast, that Batman movie, but a lot of people love that movie. I'm gonna keep saying it constantly. People like that movie a lot. But here's all I'm gonna say. Number one, yeah, what Leo's doing right now. This guy, Pattinson, right? So I hope that from movie 1 to movie 2, this version of Batman grows up a little bit, because if Riddler was able to trick your ass and beat you, what the fuck is Hush going to do to you? Theoretically, isn't Hush worse than Riddler? And Riddler won. Technically, he ended up in jail, but he won at the end of the day. He flooded Gotham. Spoiler alert in case you didn't see the Batman.
Yeah,
spoiler alert in case you didn't see it. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You should have seen it by now if you was going to watch it.
But like, and you can't have this version of Batman crashing into cars, not being able to fucking fly. Like he can't face Hush. Like Hush will beat the shit out of him. That's just, it is what it is. Like, so there better be some rewrites to Pattinson and how the fuck he's evolved as a Batman over the past couple of years.
Yeah,
my man needs to get in the lab and learn from some fucking Keaton people.
Yeah, that's why I'm rooting for Hush.
That part right there.
I also heard Robin's gonna be involved in this fucking movie, like, as a kid.
This is like DC's Deadpool versus Wolverine. Like they're like throwing everybody in the kitchen sink into this movie.
Everybody's in the movie. I'm like, all right, but like the difference is it's not Deadpool. Like not everybody's gonna be excited to go see fucking Hush and fucking Robin. Like we've seen Robin in movies.
Exactly, but you also got to realize with the whole Deadpool and Wolverine thing, fucking Ryan Reynolds marketing from the beginning of the first Deadpool to have fucking Logan to have Wolverine in it from his first movie. He's been promoting this movie since he first put on the red suit. Yep. So the excitement that's gonna come behind this fucking thing, he's like, okay, we can they're gonna throw the kitchen sink at it, and then they're gonna say, he's gonna tell the mouse, he already told the mouse, I'm doing it the way I want to do it, or I'm not doing it. And they said, okay. It's going to be rated R. Okay. I want to write my own. I don't want none of your writers, and then this is my movie. I'm writing it the way I want to. Okay.
Keep in mind, not to harp on the Batman, but keep in mind, it's not even part of James Gunn's DC universe. It's DC
That's
elsewhere. Keep that in mind. It's DC elsewhere. And that movie, I just want to let you guys know because I had to look it up because I had no fucking idea. That movie made $770.9 million.
Yeah, it made a lot of money.
Like, that to me is crazy that movie they made that much money.
It got nominated. And also, if you want another shock to your system, it got nominated for quite a few Oscars on the technical side, like on the production side.
But this also just goes back to my original point that the people are looking for something new out of DC characters because nothing was traditional about that movie. I absolutely hated the Riddler's costume and all of that, but it was a different Batman.
Robin will be a gimp in the cave.
Also we're gonna get a new character, Chase, like you wanted. We're gonna get Pig Will.
Wonderful. Can I just say, all right, I'm gonna end my Batman thoughts here. So Brave and the Bold, if done correctly and rated properly, could be a good project. I will say that. But I really would like to see them not do another Batman for a while, and I would like to see Batman Beyond as a live action.
I've been saying that for such a long time. I would like to see
Batman Beyond.
Bring us Terry McGinnis, please.
I'm done with Batman in this conventional way that we see him in movies. Listen, it was done well before. We got Bane. We got multiple Jokers. It's been done. We've seen it. This, that, and the other thing. And I know now they're going to bring back other. They're bringing back other characters. They're bringing in Hush. Just give me Batman Beyond in a movie. Just do it. The problem is the animated series was so good. The movie will probably suck. Let me put it to you that way.
We were going to get Batman Beyond, but guess who fucked that up?
Oh, Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller for $500.
We were going to get that. And guess who was going to be the original who's going to be the old Batman? Michael fucking Keaton.
Now that is a movie I could get behind. If James Gunn wanted to announce that, I would be fucking thrilled. But
my favorite gadget of his was when he was able to make himself invisible.
Oh yeah. God, yes.
Yeah. That little click on his belt.
Yeah.
Dude, and even when he was flying in the city.
That was my favorite gadget of his.
That's one of the baddest bat suits that we've had.
I used to love that show back, man. What? Kids WB? Early 2000s? Saturday morning?
That and Animaniacs? Pinky in the fucking brain?
That Batman Beyond animation is elite.
Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
All right. Do we want to jump back over and do two more awards?
Yes.
I'm trying to wait for Wendell, but let's jump over and do two more awards here while we're waiting. So, Mancave101 Action Movie of the Year. Jumping back over into now we got Mission Impossible: Day of Reckoning Part 1. John Wick. I was about to say James. What the hell? John Wick Chapter 4. The Equalizer Part 3. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Extraction 2. Sisu and Kandahar.
First off, before we go anywhere, Aaron, did you put this list together?
It was a collective effort, but yes.
Oh well, who was the collective effort? Who also?
It was like me, Leo. We all discussed it a little bit last night, and then I actually put the PowerPoint together.
Fine. Well, Leo and you need to take a drink because it's not Mission Impossible Day of Reckoning. It's Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning.
That's me.
Drink.
That's me.
So you should definitely take a drink on that one. I was like Day of Reckoning. I was like, what?
Dead
My bad.
I didn't even see that goddamn movie.
Had to get
so I went last the last time, so I'll kick it off despite the fact that I don't know the full names of movies. So I'm just gonna say it for what it is. The only movie that matters to me on here is John Wick. It's the best action movie of the year. I don't care. John Wick is the best action sequence of movies I've seen in a long time, and Keanu Reeves is fucking king, and that's all I have to say about that. So it's John Wick Chapter 4 for me, and I'll let the rest of you proceed.
All right, so I saw Mission Impossible. It's a great memory. I took my mom and my great aunt, and they loved it. I didn't get a chance to really see The Equalizer, so I can't really And then we have Sisu, who is a Man Cave favorite and an honorable mention. If you have not seen Sisu, go find that movie. Trust me, you can thank me later. But I have to agree with Aaron. John Wick Chapter 4 is it, bro. End of story. There's nothing else to talk about. The movie's just phenomenal. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He should have died like an hour and a half before the movie ended, but
yeah, pretty much.
It's like, good gracious, but
he should have died 100 times throughout the whole series.
Like, I was tired and wanted to go home after a while. But no, John Wick was the one.
Leo, what you got, bro?
See, this is a heavy hitter because you got Denzel and fucking Equalizer 3. That's Equalizer 3 taught you life lessons. He made a grown man shit himself.
It's a lot of information.
That's a lot of.
It's a lot of.
Okay, so
he really did though. I forgot. I forgot about that, but he really did. And he told him how it worked. He told him the process and while he was doing it. Like, that's crazy.
And Extraction.
Extraction was good, bro.
If you haven't seen Extraction 1 or 2, you're being raised wrong. Sisu. Pure fucking violence. Just gratuitous violence.
Old man violence.
Gratuitous, no talking, straight business. Kandahar, great fucking movie. Well, really well written. But see, the thing is that John Wick and Equalizer, it's an Extraction. It's like, oh fuck, god damn it! Oh,
got pick
fuck,
one.
Fuck.
Got pick one.
All right. Fuck it. I gotta give it to Wick. The Keanu, man.
There it is.
Fucking Keanu. God damn it.
So Torian, obviously, it doesn't really matter what you vote for.
Really
but
I'm
gonna let you say here. I'm gonna let you get your 2 cents in anyway. So go for it.
But I'm, like I was like, with Leo, Equalizer Part 3 was definitely very good, a good way to close out that particular series. And ironically, that and John Wick Chapter 4 are both these are both movies closing out their respective series. But I do have to give it to John Wick Chapter 4. I mean, this series has been very consistent since day one, and they just elevated every movie, and it just got bigger and bigger every single time. Even with the new characters that they would bring in, they definitely contributed in their own way without overshadowing the main character. And it's just like the stuff that Keanu Reeves did with this movie. Like, this is his film. Like, this is his movie. Like, when he looks back on this years from now, he can say, I created this. It started here and it went up here and just kept soaring. So I would definitely give it to John Wick Chapter 4. Great way to end the series. The action in this movie was really phenomenal. That stuff they did on them stairs.
Oh man, the stairs
on the stairs,
crazy.
I said I would have been so annoyed doing all that fighting and then having to fall all down them stairs and just have to keep going back up the stairs to continue to fight, and then have to get at the end and still fight some more.
Yeah,
the stairs were like 45 minutes, bro. I would have went and looked for an elevator, bro. There's no fucking.
There's got to be a shorter way up than this.
There's a shorter way to get up.
And the thing is that it's clean. It's just a clean fucking movie from number 1 to number 4. It's just a clean movie. There's no bullshit. Don't fuck with his dogs.
Yeah,
and don't fuck with people that he likes. That's it.
I think it's just the consistency of John Wick. Like, none of the movies where you can't sit there and be like, John Wick 2 was bad. Like, they weren't. None of them were bad. That's you know what I mean? Like, but for me, like, closing out the series again, like the Torian's point, like, that was it for me. I just want to touch on a couple comments here. So Ian McShane, this is Winston in John Wick.
Yes,
is my favorite. Valid. Loved Equalizer 2. Have not seen Part 3. Neither have I. Have not watched it yet. Mission Impossible had a better script than John Wick. Valid, Chase?
I agree.
Yeah?
I agree.
Okay.
Yo, listen,
Okay.
if nothing else, Mission Impossible is always very well written. You don't see what's coming most of the time.
There's always
There's always a twist in the story somewhere. So yeah, I agree.
Okay. And then happy birthday to Denzel, who is 69 today on Stanley's
Yo,
heavenly birthday.
happy birthday, sir.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Both sirs, him and
birthday.
Stanley. Happy birthday.
Okay. So next category, and then we'll jump back over into some news. We got animated movie of the year.
I already know it.
So we got
I already have it.
Justice League
I
Warworld,
already have it.
Justice League Warworld, Super Mario Bros. Movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
And this is where you stop.
Now I have to say all of them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Pneumonia. I don't know how you say that properly. The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match. All of the animated movie of the year. So Torian, take the floor since you went last. Spider-Verse.
I told people that this movie was one of the best movies I've seen this year.
100%.
It's literally at probably the top of every list for me as far as film. It doesn't matter what category it falls into, whether it's animated, action, any of that. This movie right here, what they did with this sequel. Now, this is how you do a sequel, and also it left you craving more. When I went to go watch this movie in the theater with a sold out crowd, those who didn't know there was even going to be a part 2 was literally cussing at the screen, like, "What the fuck?" They like, "What?" They said, "To be continued." What the fuck is this? So yeah, and I was like, it was amazing.
After a 2-hour movie, you're like, "What the fuck, man?"
The thing is, like, because a lot of people, believe it or not, did not know that this movie was going to be split into 2 parts. They really didn't know. They're going into it. And
I had the same reaction too.
And one thing I did like, outside of course, all the new Spider people that they brought in, I liked what they ended up doing with the Spot. Like, he started off as a corny, like, gimmicky, goofy character that was like, seemed like comedic relief. But then when he started to develop and learn about his powers and then go into the other universe to find his abilities and then try to go back, I was like, oh, he's going to be a problem. Like, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Like, you better really take it seriously. That plot twist at the end of Miles Morales going to another universe, and he thinks he's home, but he's really not.
Spoiler.
When he went there and he glitched, I literally sank in my chair like I was in Get Out. Like, I was literally just like sinking in the chair like this. I was like, wow, he went to the other universe. Because I picked that up instantly. It took people like a little bit while to figure it out. But man, Spider-Verse, definitely great movie, well written, well voice acted. The animation, I have no doubt that this movie is going to rack up in awards like the first one did.
Man, I hope so.
Definitely Spider-Verse for sure is my pick for animated movie of the year.
Word. Leo, what you got?
All right. I'm not even going to mention Justice League. All right, Super Mario Brothers, good movie. For the kids, give it to the kids.
For the kids.
See, being a New Yorker at heart, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 2 of the best fucking soundtracks in animation movies this year. Period.
Valid.
And I would put the Peaches song up there because I know you kids are gonna. If your kids are watching this, you're a bad parent. But you can.
Reevaluate.
But yes, I love the teenage. I grew up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but Spider Across the Spider-Verse took it.
Across the Spider-Verse.
It's no nothing else.
Big Chase, what you got? Animated movie of the year. What you
all right,
got?
so listen. First of all, I want to just take a quick moment to shout out the animators over at Don't Care Comics. I really hope that you end up working someplace better because I really do appreciate your work. Justice League World was dope. I love what they do over there on the animation side. We're going to just slim this real quickly because we're talking about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and TMNT. So listen, first of all, you already know, spread love the Brooklyn way. In the story, when I start hearing yo, Bacon, egg, and cheese. We outside. We outside. We outside. Yo, I'm home. Like, okay. But listen, there was nothing better this year than Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Nothing. Like the listen. I don't know who's doing their coloring and their stuff like that, but it is absolutely stellar, bro. Absolutely stellar. Listen, the moment where the 1960 Spider-Man animation it shows up, I was done. It took me out. I was like, yo, are you kidding me? Like, that was just absolutely crazy. So yeah, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
And also shout out to the little boy that they let contribute to the animation with the Lego Spider-Man. So that gets another notch right there for that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And so obviously my vote doesn't matter in this instance, but I just again shout outs to TMNT. Know what I'm saying? New York's in the building. Super Mario Bros. Bringing me right back to my childhood again. Giving me all the laughs. But you got, if you watch the podcast, you know where this is going. It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You know how we feel about Miles. It's Miles. It's Gwen. It's all the Spider Peoples you could think of. It's everything that's good and well with the world. So
that's what I like. I said now for people who want to talk about diversity, you couldn't get much more diverse than that. You had a Spidey T-Rex.
It's Spidey T-Rex. No.
Yeah, there's spiders, bro. There is spiders everywhere, all different, all different. So we got clean sweeps for John Wick and clean sweeps for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We will get back to the Mancave Awards momentarily. Leo, take it back away with the news, sir. Edwin Easy's back. Welcome on in, sir. There it goes.
Hold on,
you're muted.
Even though it won by a landslide, we need to ask him what would he have chosen.
Oh, I was getting let's get Wendell's picks really quick. What would you have chosen for action movie? You want me to bring up the categories one more time so you can see?
No, what was it?
Action movie of the year.
John Wick 4.
John Wick 4, fantastic. Clean sweep.
Without even seeing
easy peasy. John Wick 4. I don't care what else came out. Sisu was real close.
Sisu was good though.
But John Wick.
Valid. And animated movie of the year.
That is but a taste of our fury.
Super Mario Bros.
I do not.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go to Across the Spider-Verse because I just anytime I get a chance to play my thing, I do a thing. But no, Across the Spider-Verse, of course, bro. Come on now. Ain't no way in the world.
Clean sweeps for John Wick.
Oh, for real?
John Wick and Across the Spider-Verse. Clean sweeps. Let's just touch on some comments here real quick. The 1967 Spider-Man cartoon graphic from the cover, Amazing Spider-Man issue 19 with the in color 1967. Oh yeah,
bro.
Great call, Chase. Fantastic.
I mean, and the Spider meme, like
the Spider meme.
What? Everybody did it, like everybody.
And of course, Nate Melendez is in the building. Welcome on in.
What up, Nate?
Welcome on in. Salute to Nate Melendez. What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
All right, back to the news. PlayStation is no longer deleting your Discovery TV downloads. PlayStation fans were having a fucking fit this week because all the Discovery Channel was taking away all the stuff that they already ordered and they already paid for. They were deleting it off their drive, off their saved files, off their cloud, because obviously they moved over to the other side. So they were like, okay, we're taking this off your cloud, and then everybody was having a fucking fit. We already paid $3.99 for these episodes. How the hell are you gonna take them away from us? We downloaded them. It's in our cloud.
I missed something. Hold on, wait, is this a feature I don't use? What Discovery? What?
So it was what is that called? The show with the two scientists that debunk all this shit from Discovery. Oh God,
Mythbusters.
Yes, Mythbusters. Yes.
Mythbusters.
Okay. So people were buying episodes of Mythbusters on their PS5s?
Yes. And PS5 was deleting it from their library.
Oh, I play games on my gaming system, so I feel so bad for y'all that happened. I just hope you get your stuff back. But I play games, bro. It's a gaming system. Why would I watch? What? Okay. I don't know. I ain't there. I don't buy it for that. I don't buy it for that.
Oh shit. All right. Spider-Man No Way Home is a Christmas movie.
Because they showed that one scene at the end when he was swinging.
Christmas time? Like what?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I don't
like
think so.
That's what they're basing it off of.
I would never.
But
say
wait,
that.
hold on. They only had that one scene at the end when he was swinging at the end, and it was Christmas time. That's it. Where else was it showing that it was Christmas? They weren't even dressed like it was December in New York. Somebody better be trolling with this.
I mean, December in New York. No, that was not.
You see how they were dressed? They were not dressed like it was.
Not one set of Timbs. I ain't seen no puff coat.
They were not dressed like it was wintertime. Like, what is this?
They tripping. They tripping.
Yeah,
Somebody was trolling with that one.
Okay. Since the Lord's Chicken, Chick-fil-A thinks that they can't open on Sundays no more. New York State is trying to write a bill that Chick-fil-A, certain Chick-fil-A locations must be open on Sunday.
Oh,
of all the wait, hold on,
leaving, bro. Nope, they're leaving.
With all the stuff that's going on in the world, that's your biggest concern is getting a Chick-fil-A to open up on a Sunday
in New York. Come on, man.
You know what's so interesting? I remember I went to school. Listen, I went to school in the South, and I went to school with a lot of people who were from the tri-state area, and especially in New York. And when they opened up a Chick-fil-A for the first time a few years ago, they said that line was wrapped around.
It was.
It still is. Shit still is.
Because the thing is, they didn't have a Chick-fil-A. So you had to go to like the South to get the Chick-fil-A. I was like, well, my goodness, I was like, that's crazy. And of course, the next time you saw a line like that was when Popeyes came out with that chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it wasn't getting on that line either.
Man, it was some rough times with that Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. Chick-fil-A, New York is a very small microcosm of what they do. You think that they're gonna be like, oh, wait, you gonna make us open? Oh, well, guess what? Then we good. Nah, we good. They can pay off their leases, whatever rentals they had, they can pay all that up and be gone. And that's
never
a sin.
open on Sundays. They're a religious company.
That is sin. They would never do that. They are a 6-day-a-week operation.
Yeah, they not. I don't think that's gonna go through.
They make good money in 6
I'm not gonna lie, with how friendly everybody is there, I think they need a day off because I couldn't talk to people like that.
I will say this: I don't know.
I got attitude one day.
I don't know what Chick-fil-A puts in that lemonade, but oh my God. That it ain't sugar in there. It ain't sugar. It's white, but it's not sugar.
They're doing Coca-Cola tricks. All right, Killer Clowns from Outer Space revival could potentially be a streaming miniseries.
Is that wow of the year?
Yeah. First of all,
last wow of the year.
Yeah, the original Killer Clowns is just a creepy movie classic that it's so weird and corny that it's a classic movie.
It is so B.
I don't know about any revivals of that. So some things should not be touched.
They don't know this lesson yet.
Yeah,
they haven't learned this lesson.
All right, on more things that we're all going to die soon. Tesla robot attacks engineer during a violent malfunction.
I heard about that.
It was too hot. It was too hot in Texas that day.
That is insane.
It was too hot in Texas that day.
The robot wasn't having it. He was tired of that.
It's like they haven't learned from the movie I, Robot. I was like, did they skip that movie back in 2004? Classic, good movie by the way. But like, did y'all not see what happened when that red light clicked on? They went crazy.
That's it.
They went berserk.
When you want
to recreate that.
Hell yeah.
We have the person that got injured. Okay, so let me tell you that he's actually has the official report. He broke 4 ribs. Was in he has multiple concussions. He was in intensive care. He supposedly also fractured. I think it says his femur. Yeah, fractured femur. And the allegations that this is not the first one to happen.
My man should have bobbed and weaved. I don't know.
Weave?
And
sound like you owed that robot some Bitcoin, bro.
Some Bitcoin. Where is my oil, homie?
And this is what they want to put out there to the world.
Of course.
I wonder if he's got to have there's got to be waivers to work there, right? Like there has to be. There's no way there's not.
That, bro.
You got to sign your life away to work in that fucking factory. Ain't no fucking way.
I don't care what you sign. That type of injury, you can sue.
I don't know if any of y'all on here have seen the movie Leave the World Behind.
I did. I watched it.
That car scene.
There was that. Yeah, that scene was crazy.
Yeah, that scene. Well, that was probably one of the craziest scenes in the whole movie.
Wait for you guys to see the trailer that we did on some AI shit.
Coming out tomorrow.
Shit. It's coming up. Yeah.
Coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. So keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
All right. Disney's losing so much money that record-breaking 13.3 million viewers checked out the Percy Jackson premiere on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yo, listen, I told you guys. Percy Jackson is a
13.3 million views.
That's not bad. That's
how do you start off with them losing money?
Because he's being Leo, and every time that we say that Disney's losing money, he has to play the world's smallest violin for us.
I got to poke. I just got to.
Percy Jackson is one of those sleepers. It unfortunately came out at a time where Harry Potter overshadowed it, but it's actually a pretty solid show. So I'm not surprised.
I mean, look, it's a big book series. Kids love it. That's just what it's going to be, man. Like, kids love it now. Kids who read it before still love it. So yeah, it's only natural that would happen. I mean, you make your money, but you make your money. The movies are sucking as hell right now, but
Shit. All right. Okay, so NASA's about to spend some more money.
Who
can humans make?
Who?
NASA.
Who?
It's only
NASA.
NASA. Oh,
NASA.
For a minute, I thought you said NASA. I was like, the Bahamas is in the news again. What are they doing?
Or the county, one of the other.
County.
Right.
I'm not falling for the goddamn again. Can humans make babies in space?
What is it with this thing wanting to do a lot of stuff in space?
Because they're trying to get to Mars.
They're trying to get up there.
They're trying to leave us here. That's what they're fucking up this planet so bad. They're going to leave us all here.
Have they not learned anything from Independence Day or Mars Attacks? They don't like us.
Bro,
it's kind of
crazy. There are rumors that there's already bases on the moon, and they're supposed to be the first. They're already taking a list of people who want to be the first to live on Mars. So, apparently, scientifically, they say that that things that grow in space are not limited to their growth because of a lack of gravity. So,
I think I've seen that movie before though, like Sexy Space Invaders or some shit like that.
Hello.
Just saying. I don't know. Just me? Okay, fine.
No, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you. I'm out there.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, just saying.
Everybody likes a green chick. Come on now.
We don't pink shame around here.
I will get my Captain Kirk on. Let's go.
All right. Oh fuck. All right. Eternals will appear in the third season of What If.
Oh, really?
Yes. That is the rumor that's going on.
I'm slacking on my What If, man.
Yeah.
I can't even lie.
Did y'all watch?
I'm behind 2 episodes.
Today's episode was probably the best one. It was.
Oh, really?
It was What If Hella got the 10.
Okay, good. That's where I'm at.
That's the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah, that was today's episode.
All right, I'm good.
That episode was really good. Even the episode that was before this, which was the one with the new character, was really good.
I think her name
that was dope.
Because looking at the preview, you think that where did this person get their powers from? But then when you see where they got the powers from, it's like I see what you did there.
See, I'm like 2 episodes behind. I just finished Happy Hogan Saves Christmas, which
that was more of a filler. That was
it was the Christmas episode. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Iron Fist will reportedly return to the MCU in 2024, ladies.
I know you were glad to see Danny Rand.
Yeah, wait to see your boy.
No, but he's going to be in the Wakanda Warriors. He's going to be one of the animated series for Wakanda.
Oh,
Eyes of Wakanda.
I can do that.
As long as it's not Finn Jones, I don't give a shit.
I'm okay with that. That's good. We're in there for that.
I don't give a shit
for that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Animated is perfectly fine. Bring him back in the animation. Wonderful.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do some more of the because I only have
All
two more pieces of news.
Two more pieces of news. All right, bet. Let's continue with the Mancave Awards. Let's bring it up here. So, next category is Game of the Year. Here we go. So,
damn it,
Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 the remake, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Well,
we're gonna get hate for this, FYI.
I just jumped back into the gaming thing, so I really don't have a dog in this fight.
Fair, valid.
I hear that.
So I guess we'll just work our way up, and then we'll opposite way down. So I don't care what anybody has to say. It's Marvel Spider-Man 2. God damn it! It got shafted at the Game Awards, and it ain't getting shafted on the Man Cave Game Award. So guess what? It's Marvel Spider-Man 2. That's the best story I played this year. All you little Baldur's Gate nerds, that's for you. I don't care. I'm sure it was a wonderful game where you guys have to go play as trolls or some stupid shit. Go have fun.
There was troll porn in that, man.
Yeah, wonderful.
We literally offended 3 fan bases in fucking one show. God damn,
don't care.
Anime and fucking
I will, however, give a shout out. I will, however, give a shout out. I am probably going to play Alan Wake 2. I've heard that game is very, very scary, and I want to check it out. And I also want to give a shout out to Resident Evil 4 remake because a lot of people love that game. It's not my thing, Resident Evil, but I heard the remake was solid. Zelda is what it is. Those games are good. I'm not going to hate on them. And I haven't played a Super Mario Brothers game since I'm like 10 years old. So, is what it is. So, Wendell, take it away. It's Spider-Man 2, goddammit.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm really divided between the fuck am I talking about? Yes, Spider-Man 2. Like, are you kidding me? I freaking platinum that game and like, woo! Yeah, that right there for me, that did it. Didn't play Baldur's Gate because I don't care about it. I'm not gonna play Legend of Zelda because I'm just not going to. Yep. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I wonder why they keep making these games. That's what I wonder. That's the wonder. I wonder why they keep making these. Resident 4 remake. It's a remake. I mean, I played the original one. Thank you. It was a great game, but you didn't need to remake it. And that's not going to work out for me. I don't know about Alan Wake 2, but it's going to be Spider-Man for me because it's just where I'm at. I love Spider-Man. I love that game. I felt it was dope. The things they changed in it made the game much better. The fights were fantastic. The story was pretty good. Yeah. It's
Leo, we have a valid question for you here, and I'll let you go. How much do I have to pay to get Leo to play a scary game live on stream? I agree. If you want to put up money for Leo to play a scary game on stream, I'm in. Like Leo, all the lights have to be off, like everything.
Right? No, I already told you that. I will do a lot of things for content. No, I like to fucking sleep. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you're not seeing this, man. Our people are asking for it. Our people are asking for this, bro. Don't deny the people. Don't deny the people.
I like not having holes in my TV. I like keeping my controllers. I like not fucking. You know what I mean?
Aaron, we're gonna set him up in a plexiglass container right around the chair where he's at, and let him play right there.
Leo, how much would it? I'll double down. How much would it take for us to put you on? Like, if I can find somebody with a VR experience, and then we just put you in a scary game VR on stream. I'll match whatever the people put up.
I have VR. I have a VR 6.
I'll put money on it too.
I'll do it. Chase, you're muted.
That would be the funniest damn stream.
It would be hilarious.
It would go viral.
Yo, do it for the people, man. Do it for the people, man.
Yeah, bro. Do it for the fans.
Anyway,
I can't. I'm gonna get a heart attack. I'm gonna die on stream.
Game of the year, Leo. Shoot.
All right. Since no,
2042.
Yes, Battlefield. Yo, why wasn't my honorable mention put on here? Where's my Mortal Kombat? What the fuck?
Oh, my bad. I forgot to put Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 1 because it's not game of the year.
Definitely isn't.
It's not game of the year.
It's not even close.
No way.
All right.
If you want to, you can say Mortal Kombat if you want.
No. I'm gonna go with Spider-Man because I saw Aaron play it and this fucking shit does look dope as shit.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's as far as it got for me when it came to Spider-Man was watching you do the gameplay. But now that I have it, I can go back and play. And I'm glad that I did because now I can skip the cinematics because I already know what happened based on what you wrote on. So let me just skip this part and go right into the gameplay.
Platinum on stream, by the way. Shameless plug. Go back and watch it if you want.
Hello.
Chase, what you got? I know you don't really
Spider-Man
game
2.
that much, but Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man
Game
2.
over. Spider-Man 2. Clean
Spider-Man
sweep.
2.
Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
The game is immersive as hell. It is. It has Miles, which is one of my favorite characters in it. I love the suits and the upgrades. I love the little details in the storyline, things that you can do. So definitely Spider-Man 2.
Word. Except Insomniac, that last suit that you did to my boy Miles.
Oh,
we gotta have a whole other conversation.
Yeah, we gotta talk
that
about
whole
that.
other
I think that was the
conversation
gripe that a lot of people had.
Yeah.
Was
I'm gonna write a letter.
But
we
aside
got
from that, phenomenal game, phenomenal story, and we're gonna get DLC that just got leaked because y'all don't pay your bills. So
Gotta pay your
Anyway.
bills, dog.
next category, White Dog Shit Award.
Let's go. I got so many
It is
things going.
the White Dog Shit Award.
So many.
when you put a movie up
things.
here that wasn't even on.
I had to do what I had to do, man. Listen, I had to do what I had to do. It might as well be called the DC Award.
Oh man.
So
it hasn't even been out that long yet.
You know
I
what?
don't care. Don't need to be out that long.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm offended by your list right now.
Why are you offended by my list?
Oh.
Don't tell me to Meg 2. You're not about
Yep,
to do that.
It was trash, but it wasn't as trash as the rest
Oh,
of this crap, man.
Come.
I'd rather watch the Meg 2 than watch any of those other movies.
I didn't even see any of them. Well, I saw Blue Beetle. That's the only one I saw on this
I would
whole
rather
list.
watch
That's the only
Meg
movie
2
you've seen on this list, Tori? You
That's
see like
the-
every
oh.
movie.
Good for you, man.
Listen, no,
Good for
because
you.
I choose to watch stuff of quality.
There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
I just happened to
Valid.
see Blue Beetle because I
Valid.
wanted to see something different from DC. But I was
That's
not
what I'm
watching
saying.
any. I wasn't watching any of the other stuff though.
All right.
Yep.
So let's kick it off up top. We'll go reverse order this time. Chase, who is your White Dog Shit winner? Worst movie of the year, aka the White Dog Shit Award from Mancave 101 Podcast. Go for it.
It's easy. The trash. The trash.
I knew it.
The absolute trash. Listen, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but they definitely were not thinking. This movie had so much cringy fucking moments. Who listen to me, don't care comics. Whoever wrote to put the baby in the microwave, fire their ass now. I just walked out of the theater. Like, did he just really put the baby in the microwave, bro?
For safekeeping.
For safekeeping.
It wasn't plugged in. It's all good.
But wait,
Oh,
doesn't
man.
the Flash run off electricity?
Right.
Yeah, so that part.
Leo, go for it. White Dog Shit Award for you. Chase says the Flash, aka the trash. What do you say?
Aquaman 2.
Wow. There it is.
Really?
There it is. It's worse than the Flash?
I mean, that's
Seriously?
what I'm asking.
You're
That's
asking
the
for the
questions
trash?
I
Because
have.
you know why that there's only one instance. There's only one thing. There's only two things that save it not being the Flash, not being the dog shit. It's Keaton and Supergirl. That's it.
Okay.
Aquaman is literally straight trash from the beginning of the fucking movie to the end of the fucking movie. Even the extra credit scene is trash.
There's an extra.
Credit. That's why there's
scene.
an extra credit scene for this.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Why wouldn't there be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Oh, I gotta say this, Jason Momoa. There's nothing to do with you. Whoever wrote this movie and whoever told you to do the fucking acting that you did, you need to fucking Samoan punch them in the face.
That's a moment punch him.
Samoan punch him in the
He ain't Roman Reigns.
It's not a regular punch.
I need you to hit him from the ancestors. Hit this motherfucker. Whoever told you.
Damn.
Not the ancestors,
Not
bro.
the ancestors.
No, because I feel for Jason Momoa because he is a really good dude, and he just got stuck in this fucking fucked up movie. He is a good dude. He's trying to save the fucking planet on his real life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He takes care of his kids. He got divorced, but hey.
You know Jason Momoa kids?
Right.
Nah, he takes care of his kids, dude. He looks like a good father. To me, on screen, he looks like a really good father.
Oh, man.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
I mean, he looks like he takes care of his kids. So, hey, and he's trying to save the planet. And he looks like a really solid dude. But that movie was garbage.
Samoan Captain Planet, we got
Leo is about to start
Captain Planet.
Leo is about to start the Jason Momoa Stan Club.
Goddamn right.
Wendy's, what do you got? White Dog Shit Award from the Mancave101 Podcast for you is
going to be Indiana Blue Fury Flash Aquaman Pooh Meg.
God.
Yeah,
the whole list.
They
the
all
list.
deserve to be there. No, I don't think the Meg deserves to be there, but yeah, it'll probably be the trash for me too, man. I can't. I mean, look, I do love Keaton and Supergirl was dope in it too, but they were part of a freaking trashy ass movie, and unfortunately they didn't have as much screen time as I needed them to pull this thing out of the heap. So yeah, just paint him white and shit him out a dog's ass. That's what that movie is right there.
All right.
In
So
a nutshell.
I'm going to be honest with you. Of all the movies on this list, I've seen one. Does anybody want to guess which one I've actually watched?
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Shazam.
Nope. Incorrect.
It was Shazam. It was Shazam.
Yo, I'm gonna say the same thing.
The Meg 2 is the only movie on this list that I've actually watched. That being said, even though I haven't watched the movie, it's always fuck you, Ezra Miller season. You ruined any opportunity of me getting Michael Keaton in a future goddamn project. And for that, you get the White Dog Shit Award.
Wait. I'm changing my pick. It's the Flash. I forgot about that. I literally just forgot about that. We were going to have fucking Batman Beyond. Yeah, it's the Flash. Fuck that. I'm changing my pick.
That's exactly why the Flash is the White Dog Shit Award. Ezra Miller, it's on site, son. It's on site. I'm telling you right now, it's on site.
Oh, Aaron must have been really mad because he threw his bin down twice.
Nah, bro, we would have had a freaking Batman Beyond.
Beyond.
And I'm right there. And Aaron, I'm right there with you. I didn't see the movie either. I told people I was not going to go see this movie, so I would have to give it to the Flash as well. Even though I only saw one movie on this list too, which was Blue Beetle. And I just realized every DC movie that came out this year is on this list.
Correct.
Yeah.
I had to look at it again.
We don't call it Don't Care for Nothing. Case doesn't call it Don't Care for Nothing. That's why they're on here. If there would have been a good movie, it would have made the list. It wouldn't have made the list, rather.
There you go.
Leo, you said you only have two more things in news. Do you want to do one more thing?
Yeah.
And then okay, cool. All right. So the next one, Passion Alert of the year.
Oh, that's not fair.
So, yes, in case you guys don't watch the podcast enough, passion alerts, we hand those out to whoever we find, attractive in the movies, in the shows. So let's just run down the list. Teyana Paris, The Marvels, aka Monica Rambeau, aka Photon. Margot Robbie from the Barbie movie. I love me some Margot Robbie. Let me tell you something. I love me some Margot Robbie. Just saying. Rosario Dawson, aka Ahsoka in the Ahsoka series. And I need my Star Wars fans here. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who is somebody's green baby on this list. from Ahsoka. I don't know the character she plays in the
Hera Syndulla.
There it is, right there. And then the lovely Miss Zendaya, who made two tennis players fight it out in the movie this year. So she had to get thrown on the list because she's Zendaya. Tom Holland, I apologize. Your girlfriend's on the list. I really don't care. Fight me if you want.
Word.
Anyway, we will start from the bottom this time. Torian, who you got passion alert of the year for you, sir?
You already know where I'm headed.
I know
I gave her the nickname of Monica Rambeau. So we're definitely going with Teyana Paris. Like I said, one of the best parts of the Marvels was when she was able to wear them shorts. when she was able to wear them short shorts on that water planet. And I don't know, it was another part too. That part when they was on the beach fighting and she fell into the water and her natural hair got all wet and it just like kind of like that. Oh my God, it was all glistening.
Let's say glistening.
Man,
I swear when the water hit, like it looked like all the natural oils and whatever that was right there.
Berries.
That was just like I was just waiting for her to do one of these, like and flip it back one quick. But yeah, Teyana Paris definitely. When I found out she was casted as Monica Rambeau, I was like, sign thee up.
Fantastic.
Go ahead, bro. What you got?
Okay. Again, full disclosure, I've technically seen 2 of these. So of the 2 that I'm going to choose, I have to go with Teyana Paris. It's Photon. It's Monica Rambeau. I didn't see the Marvels, but I've seen the Photon scenes. Let's put it that way.
And I sent y'all the video that she posted up on her Instagram page when she was trying on her suit for the first time when she did that nice little 360 degree.
I still watch that video.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's gonna go to Teyana Paris and AKA Monica Rambeau. I might not have seen the Marvels, but just know you're always in my heart. Anyway, Wendy, go on. Sorry, that was my attempt at Riz. How did I do?
Oh, that's good, bro. You good, bro.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, there's a lot of passion on this list here, bro. There's a lot of passion on here. Rosario Dawson, she been my passion alert for quite some time, bro. I done. Woo, Lord, but I mean, I'm gonna have to say, can I get to the oh Lord. I'm telling y'all right here, right now, that right there, sexual chocolate. Let's go.
And I just watched that movie the other day too.
Lord have mercy. Teyana Paris, you it, girl. You it.
Leo, what you got?
We ain't kink shaming, right?
There's no kink shaming. There's no kink shaming. Get it how you live.
I want my green baby. I'm sorry. I need my green.
I knew you were gonna do it.
I want my Captain Kirk type shit, man.
Earlier, we were talking about Space Invaders, and now y'all want to talk about me.
You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
I never had something like that. You know what I mean? You know what you want to do.
I added the green baby purposely with you in mind. I knew where that was going already. I knew where it was going already.
The cameraman from Ahsoka was the shit.
He did his job.
You get hired for every goddamn scene she's on, bro. I'm sorry.
He's the winner.
Shit. He's the MVP of the goddamn Star Wars fucking franchise. Good God, Mike.
Great googly moogly.
I'm sorry. I got a
Chase, what you got? Passion alert of the year, sir.
Listen. First of all, honorable mention to Rosario Dawson. I love what she did and whatnot. We missing my girl Zoe, but that's all right. So we gonna go with
Gamora.
Yeah.
But no, Gamora wasn't in Guardians 3 this time, was she?
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
Oh, she was brief. Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
That's
She was in a lot of it. It was a different. It was a different version of her.
Yeah.
It wasn't Gamora.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot. I forgot she was in it.
Right. Because hands down, Monica Rambeau, aka Monica Rambeau, aka Monica Rambooty, aka Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Teyana Paris, hands down, bro. Like Torian said, the shorts, bro.
Yes.
Bro, you can't beat that. That's like the best scene ever.
Yeah, she needs her own movie, folks.
She was just walking. That's all she was doing was walking, and I was good with that.
Word. So We have almost a clean sweep for Teyana Paris because Leo loves his green baby.
I love the green baby.
Outside of that, and then we had a clean sweep for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Just to recap for you guys, Leo, let's wrap up the nerdy news, and then we'll wrap up the last couple categories. So, what do you got?
All right. So the 2024 is the year of the sequels. So we got Joker 2, Dune 2, Smile 2, Sonic 3, Venom 3, Terrifier 3, Gladiator 2, Bad Boys 4, Deadpool 3, Inside Out 2, Beetlejuice 2, Paddington 3, Ghostbusters 4.
Wait, who 3?
Paddington.
Paddington Bear.
Paddington Bear. Paddington 3, Ghostbusters 4, Despicable Me 4, Kung Fu Panda 4, and Beverly Hills Cop 4.
All right. So wait, Bad Boys is what number?
4.
Can't be 4.
Yeah,
No,
it
they
is.
did
It is
Bad
4.
Boys 3.
Bad Boys for Life was number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Bad Boys for
Yeah.
Life was considered
It
3.
was 3.
Yeah, number
Well,
3.
then
Yeah.
they-
Mhm.
Whatever. Who the hell's doing the movie with Will Smith now?
A lot of people.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin
They'll
Lawrence.
forgive him. It won't last forever. They'll forgive him.
If they can forgive Alec Baldwin, you know what? Let me.
Whoa. By the way, I forgot to. There were some comments that I missed. Wendell's about to have an aneurysm during the Passion Hilarious. Nostalgic said the day is too hot. I'm a dirty old man. And it also said Gamora all day. I want Unhinged too.
Oh, okay.
Fair.
All right. So that's all we. So next year we're getting a whole bunch of sequels.
Man, guess
And-
what I'm gonna see?
Deadpool 3.
That's about it.
Yep. Sounds about right.
I'm going to see 2 out of here. 2. Oh wait,
What-
3 out of here. Definitely.
What
What
else?
other ones you gonna see?
Beetlejuice, just because Michael Keaton.
I'm gonna watch
Beverly Hills Cop 4. Gotta see that.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
but like, I'm actually gonna go pay for Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like, I might.
Yeah,
pay for it
you're right
twice.
about that
I don't
one.
know.
You facts on that one.
If it's
Mhm.
good, I might pay for it twice.
Yeah,
Two
I
Billy
feel you.
calling it now.
Oh yeah,
Two Billy.
2 Billies right there.
Two Billy. I'm calling it now.
Everybody gonna go see that.
And that does it for the news, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
everything for the news.
That
Oh,
was
Oh,
only
wait,
one more thing, man.
What?
I
You said
thought
two.
you had 2 more
You
stories.
said 1. You just say it.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is, just say it.
Maybe he
No.
missed it. Or maybe
That's
that
it.
was-
So it's
okay.
one
Yeah.
more. All right, let's move on.
I had my bad. I had one quick piece of news to mention
Go
because
for
I
it.
have to, as one of the PlayStation fanboys in the group. God of War 1 through 3 is getting a remastering for the PlayStation 5, and I cannot wait.
That'll be my
Because
opportunity because I never
Wait.
played one
It's
God of War
Kratos.
game.
Wait, they're gonna do 1 through 3.
1 through 3. The only one they're not remastering is the one for the PSP.
So I get to go and do like that first mission on the first one
Correct.
and get on the boat.
Oh yeah.
And I never played one God of War game, believe it or not, because I
If
didn't have
you-
a PlayStation. So
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something,
so there's an
Torian.
opportunity.
If there is a series I was going to tell you to play on your PS5, play every God of War game. Well, play
Any-
Spider-Man as well, but
Yeah.
play every God of War game.
Every God of War.
now I'll have my chance.
Play 'em.
Because when they remaster all 3 God of War games, I probably am live streaming it.
I'm not gonna say that I'm a big fan of the remaster, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's
I
gotta
will
be.
make an exception.
I've seen like I've gone on like YouTube and looked at like gameplay of God of War, and with the gameplay that they had back then in the early 2000s with that game, the remaster is going to be ridiculous.
Yep.
Like
It's going
should
to
be.
be
3 was when you
insane.
got like those lion gloves.
The Lion Club when you had to fight Hercules. We had to fight Hercules.
Let's go.
And Gaia and Zeus. Yep.
Let's do it. I like
Actually,
that.
no,
Yeah.
that was the first.
Do you
Go
know?
ahead.
Do you know? This was just an announcement. Like they don't have like a date yet when this actually going to happen.
No date, but they basically have confirmed already that it's going to
Yeah, it
happen.
don't
Like
matter.
Oh, wait.
because it's so like God of War is so popular, they have to. Like they're like we're gonna because the next game is not going to be for a while,
I
so
mean,
they're
you
probably going to
You
remaster.
gotta
the
consider
games.
like there's a whole generation that didn't play this.
They didn't play those.
All
games
they know is the God of War that came out
with
on
the
last
this
year.
trailers.
system.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got one more. I found the other piece of news. I just found it. I put it somewhere else. All right. Who was the highest grossing domestic box office company for 2023?
Warner Brothers?
Nope.
Definitely not them.
Marvel?
Disney.
DC? Disney? Yeah, whatever. Disney.
1.89 billion. The next one was Universal, 1.87 billion. So they still fucking
Right
suck
there.
it open. The next one after that was Warner Brothers, 1.25 billion.
Yeah,
Thank you, Barbie.
Yeah.
yeah, Barbie.
Sony, 971 mil.
Man, that was all Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was all
Spider-Man, Equalizer, and Napoleon, supposedly.
Yeah, that's all Spider-Man. I don't hate that shit.
It's all Spider-Man.
Yo, Paramount, 840 million. That was all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, by the way. And scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the top 5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I got a little quick news. I'm gonna try to get this out. I know we're running tight for time. So listen, from if you're like me, you're a comic collector, you like slabs, watch your ass out there. So apparently there's some scams, and we're gonna try to run this down real quick. So you have a 9.8 comic, it's worth $1,000. There is another book that's worth $5,000. It has, a Marvel value stamp, let's say, on it. So what you do is you buy a lower grade book that still looks good. You crack open the slab, you send it into CGC and say, hey, can you re-slab this for me? By the way, you guys didn't see the Marvel value slab. They take the book, re-slab it with the book that you just slipped into the case, send it back to you, and now guess what?
You got a $5,000 book.
You've been scammed. So this thing's going on now. If you start looking around on YouTube, you're going to see that this is going on. It's a couple of other things. There seem to be some fraudulent art books out there. Listen, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. Check and double check. If something looks off, go to places like Go Collect, go to CGC, check the serial numbers, look for double serial numbers on there. There's a couple of guys on YouTube that definitely can show you how to double check your serial numbers to make sure there shouldn't be duplicate serial numbers for your CGC. So you start finding duplicate serial numbers, something could be very, very wrong and whatnot. We just live in a time where people do anything to make $1, and they're really counting on the fact that you as a comic collector are so hard up to get your favorite book that you'll just overlook, just the simplest things and whatnot. So CGC got their worth cut out for them right now because they're in a fucking hot seat. They have no idea how many books out there are fraudulent.
They are fucking up.
Yep.
For all that money, you're still fucking up.
Oh yeah. Listen, you know it's bad if they had to actually respond. They actually had to put out an actual message to people that they were aware of it and that they were investigating. So,
Jesus Christ.
All right, that's it for me.
Thanks for the public service announcement, Chase. For real.
That's what we're here for.
All right. So on that note, let's wrap up the Mancave Awards. So moving on from Passion Alert of the Year, let's just jump right into we got 3 categories that are the nitty gritty here. So Show of the Year.
I see one that should not even be
Show of the. I listen. This is a collective list. I do what I'm told. So we got Gen V, Ahsoka, Blue Eye Samurai again, The Last of Us, Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, One Piece live action on Netflix, Loki season 2, Spec Ops: Lioness, Twisted Metal, Citadel, and Marvel's Secret Invasion. So I believe last time we ended on Chase. So Chase, begin with your Show of the Year.
Blue Eye Samurai for the win.
Wow. Best Show of the Year, you say, huh?
God,
Interesting.
This is going to be a very split.
Every episode
Very
of
split.
that show and loved every fucking episode.
An animation, go figure, or an anime, whatever you want to call it. Animation, go figure.
I'm with it.
This is not going to be a landslide like
No,
no,
it's not. Leo, what do you got for show of the year? I'm interested to see where you go. I really don't know where you're gonna go.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck it. Loki season 2.
Loki season 2?
Yeah, I'm going with Loki.
Wow.
I'm going with Loki.
Really? That's the curveball I didn't see coming. Not gonna lie to you. I didn't know you're gonna go there. Interesting.
Loki season 2. That is bad. Yeah. From the I love the backstory telling of it. I love that you get to know how Kang and he grew up, and the way that he was treated, and the way that he prevailed by being a hustler. He was literally hustling everybody because he was the smartest person in the fucking room in his time. So him being able to read a TVA handbook, him being to implement the TVA handbook in his time with the lower technology that he had, and the TVA handbook coming from the future, and trying to implement it there and fucking succeeding. And the whole story arc about Loki being the storyteller Loki, god of all gods of fucking Loki. Man became one of the fucking strongest Marvel Cinematic Universe characters on the fucking planet in one show.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I can't disagree with you. I'm not saying it's not great.
I gotta give it to Loki.
It's on the list for a reason. If that's your show of the year, it's your show of the year. You know, I hear you. When DZ, what you got? Show of the year.
Y'all tripping. If y'all don't know that I am going with Twisted fucking Metal. Like, what are you kidding me?
So you were the one that wanted to put Twisted Metal on this list.
Nah.
That is fucking one.
No, Sweet Tooth really was my dude though in that show. I liked him. He made the show bearable. Yeah, I'm going with Last of Us, man. Like, you know, when you talk about like a story that was like adapted to a T, like it was, you watch the cinematics and the action from the game that you played, and like word for word, like actions and things that they did. I was like, this is dope. And then, you know, you got Zaddy in there, you got baby girl from Game of Thrones, like stabbing the ogre in the eye while he crushed to the death. Like, oh, bro, they did their thing with that, man. I love that show, bro. I think they did a fantastic job. Like, look, I could go with like Ahsoka because that last episode made it all real. Like, I don't even care about nothing else that happened in the whole show. The last episode, or the second to last episode, made that thing just pop. But for me, it's gonna be Last of Us, man. That's where I'm at.
All right. So, listen, I said what I said in January. The Last of Us is gonna be show of the year. I said what I said then, and I doubled down. I went through the rest of the year, and I knew that, and obviously I'm a little biased. The Last of Us is one of my favorite games, and I love the way they adapted it to, you know, the series. At first, the castings, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but the characters really grew on me. They're even making changes or modifications that aren't exactly from the game that I can't say I hate. Like, everything I've seen so far, I love about the series. Pedro Pascal is the man, depending on the role. You know, just saying. I'm just gonna put it out there. Still not Reed Richards, but that's besides the point. Not for now. Not my Reed Richards. But anyway, The Last of Us. I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait to play The Last of Us 2 live on stream. I live streamed The Last of Us. I knew where this was going the whole time. I knew it back in January. I called it then. And The Last of Us season 1 is the show of the year for me in 2023. Torian, what you got? You could tie or break it here. So
well, I'm actually gonna have this become majority because The Last of Us was my show of the year as well. Now, I went into this completely not knowing anything about it, because again, I wasn't into the gaming thing, and I remember watching y'all consistently talk about it. Like when y'all dropped the trailer reaction, y'all hyped it up a lot, and I literally, it was a last minute decision for me to watch it because I wasn't going to watch it. And I literally watched one episode and I was locked in. And also, Aaron, you went back and you did the gameplay so you can compare where the placement was in the show and in the game. And it was like beat for beat. Like this. Now, this is what you call a true adaptation with slight modifications that's not all over the place that takes you out of the story. It was very, very well done. I enjoyed every bit of that show. It was like a roller coaster ride. I cannot wait for season 2 to come up. If I had to throw in an honorable mention though that was not on this list, and I'm so mad with how it ended because of the writer's strike, would have to be Winning Time season 2.
Ooh, okay.
Winning Time with the Lakers.
Okay.
That was a very good. That was a good. And I'm mad it ended the way it did because they had enough material to at least go 5 seasons, but because of the writer's strike, it messed that up. So they had to abruptly cancel the show. And it's unfortunate, but if I had to throw in an honorable mention of a show that I also enjoyed this year, was definitely Winning Time.
Fair.
Okay.
So just to recap, we don't have a clean sweep, but as you know, majority wins. So The Last of Us is the Mancave 101 show of the year. Sorry, Leo. Sorry, Chase.
Cue the clicker noise.
I want to recount, goddamn.
I was getting ready to try to do it, but I was like, I'm not even going to try to do it.
Yeah, Chase is just like, yo, season 2, I just need like 40 fucking clickers.
I will say though, when I saw that bloater, I got kind of scared a little bit. That bloater in episode 4 kind of freaked me out.
That was some next level bullshit.
I need more zombies, bro. More zombies.
Listen, man. I hear you. All right.
World War Z out this motherfucker.
We got a couple more left to go here. Comic book movie of the year. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Across the Spider-Verse, TMNT Mutant Mayhem, The Marvels, then all of DC. Blue Beetle, Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods, The Flash, Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, and Rebel Moon Part 1. I don't know if Rebel Moon Part 1 should be on here because I don't know if is it a comic book adaptation?
It's not a comic book. It's not adapted from anything. No.
Not adapted from anything.
It's not a comic book.
Yeah, it's not a comic book, but yeah.
It's close.
Listen.
It's close, I get it. But
Listen,
Dorian, I'll let you kick it off.
The same one that we picked for animated movie of the year is the same one I'm picking for comic book movie of the year, Across the Spider-Verse. Like, this movie was just flawless. Like, I mean, what bad thing can you say about this movie? I have yet to see anybody say that they hated this movie or couldn't really nitpick it, except the fact that it's to be continued. That's the only thing people had an issue with, is that it cut off the way it did. But I said that's just because they didn't know it was a part 2. But other than that, this was just an all-around great sequel to the first movie, which was phenomenal as well. Again, the animation was on point. The voice acting was on point. The story was great. The plot twist, man, left you craving, wanting more. Speaking of craving, not that craving, but I'm ready for the third part. I'm ready. I even liked how they started to incorporate, like, remember when he was going through when he was at the spider place with all the different spider people, and you saw Donald Glover with the Prowler. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to see him in this. I said, so they're trying to intertwine like the story there as well. But yeah, for me, it's definitely Across the Spider-Verse. It's nothing against, well, actually, it is something against them. That Shazam and that Flash is definitely something against them. But as far as like the others, even Guardians of the Galaxy was good, a great way to close it out. And Rocket's story was very emotional. I can see why they did his story last. But for me, I would have to go with Across the Spider-Verse, hands down.
Yep. So I'm echoing the same thing here. So of everything on this list, I obviously haven't watched everything, but I really would have given it to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. Adam Warlock was trash. Like, that whole part of the movie took me out. Adam Warlock was the worst part of that movie, or would have been my favorite one this year. If Adam Warlock would have actually had some true power and not just been a big dummy who didn't know what he was doing with his powers the entire movie, it would have locked me in more because, like to Torian's point, Rocket's story. What the hell is his name? The freaking who's the bad guy in the movie?
The High Evolutionary.
Oh yeah,
Evolutionary.
Thank you.
One of the best villains,
bro. The High Evolutionary was a great villain.
Good villain.
A great villain. Like I can't knock Guardians of the Galaxy is still to me. It's a very, very, very good Marvel movie, but I have to go with Across the Spider-Verse. Miles is one of my favorite characters. I love where they're going with the arc. I can't wait for the second part. And on that note, I'll pass it over to Wendy's.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Transformer: Rise of the Beast, man.
Really?
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's a dope movie, man. Don't get me wrong, and it definitely is a good step after like the Bumblebee movie, and thank God like they're getting back to some good old school business. But I'm with Torian, man. I'm with the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, man. Like, I cannot stray from how great that movie was. Like literally had me sitting there like, at the end, I couldn't help it. I saw all the Spider people that I love to see. It was a great little story. Miguel was as toxic as you could get, being a hero
Sure was.
and an antagonist. Like, but that's my guy. And no, man, it's Across the Spider-Verse for me. I mean, look, man, Kang was in Quantum Mania. It just wasn't he just falls into one of them situations where he wasn't enough to push it over anywhere. And of course, we will never talk about don't care stuff. But yeah, man, it's Across the Spider-Verse for me, baby. It's all day long. I need to see how this goes, though, man. I gotta wait a couple years, but I need to see how this ends.
Yep. Also, can't forget the coldest bar of the year when Miles hit him with the nah. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Like,
Shocked everybody. I was like, "Oh, okay, little homie, I got you."
Yo, he was not playing. He was really he's about that life.
It's about that life. That's how it goes. Leo, what you got, bro? Yeah, go ahead. Say the Marvels. I'd love for you to say the Marvels. Just do it.
All right. I'm going with Blue. I am stuck between two movies because I love Transformers.
Really?
Just because of the nostalgia of it.
Okay. Fair. I heard Transformers was good.
Me growing up watching that on Saturday mornings, and it was done right. The acting was done right. The CGI was done right. Omnitron was done right.
Wait, who?
Not Omnitron.
Who?
Omnicron.
No.
Is that how you say his name? No,
it's Unicron.
Unicron. I don't watch Transformers.
I know you don't watch it, but
I don't watch Transformers.
Unicron. Sorry, Unicron was done.
It's Transformers. No drink.
Unicron was done right.
Wrong. It's my guy.
But fuck. That being said, it is Spider-Man. It is
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Are we getting a clean sweep out of Big Chase? What do you got here? Comic book movie of the year. We got.
Listen, this hands down. Listen, Across the Spider-Verse is just different, bro. It's different than anything that's out there. It looks different. The stories. Listen, my favorite part of the movie is Miles' parents, bro. Listen, it was so authentic, bro. It was so authentic. I just loved his parents, his mom, the whole scene in the store and all that. The scene on the roof at the party, like it's just different, bro. So it's Across the Universe, Across the Spider-Verse, hands down. Forget it.
Another clean sweep.
I will mention too when he started getting the B in Spanish. When his mom looked at him, I felt that.
Like,
I felt that. I felt that look. How the fuck?
Been in that office?
How the fuck did you get him?
I just wanted to hit a couple comments here. By the way, guys, I know we're running a little over tonight. Obviously, we're doing a little bit more, but it's the last show of the year, so we're going a little over. Is what it is. Script for Ant-Man 3 was so awful by Jeff Loveness. I agree with that. I mean, I love Kang, but I didn't love the script for the movie. I agree.
Yeah.
agreed with Aaron about Adam Warlock getting the Zeus Thor 4 treatment in Guardians 3. He really did, though. He really did. They dumbed down Adam Warlock so bad in Guardians, bro. It was horrible. It was horrible. He said, "What's Big Leo smoking for Transformers: Rise of the Beast?" Now I got to see Transformers. And soon it would be from Planet Suck. No, I heard it was good.
The very last part in Transformers: Rise of the Beast was a huge payoff. When he flipped that card over and it said G.I. Joe, everybody in my theater went crazy. Because that crossover is coming.
That movie, I'm sorry to tell you, there's nothing bad about that fucking movie. Nothing.
Man, the movie was dope. I ain't gonna.
The movie was tight.
I enjoyed it. I didn't have an issue with it. I enjoyed it.
But the thing is, Spider-Man took it over. Spider-Man.
Yeah, it came out in the same month. Yeah, June was a packed month with movies.
Oh yeah.
It was like a movie coming out every week.
Yeah,
so I think we got 2 categories left, if I'm not mistaken. So, movie of the year.
Are we gonna do this again?
Oh, we sure are.
Are we about to do this again?
Really?
We don't really have to. We could skip it if you want. But
we already know where this is going.
And we already know.
Yeah,
I think we. I will say though, Leo. Oppenheimer.
Don't fucking talk about fucking Armor Hammer. You're not talking about fucking Armor Hammer. Fucking Armor Hammer shit.
But like I said, Oppenheimer was a really, really, really good movie. It was. It was probably one of the best story-driven movies I've seen this year. Like it was really good.
I saw Killers of the Flower Moon. Good fucking movie.
I've heard. That's why it's on the list.
Good fucking, really good movie. Makes you hate a lot of fucking shit. But if you're not ready to get pissed off through the whole fucking movie,
I was not watch looking at the trailer.
Yeah, do not watch Killer of the Flower Moon because it's gonna make you feel a certain kind of fucking way.
Also valid. Sound of Freedom, movie of the year. That's Sound of Freedom was the movie about
I didn't see it, but I heard about it, bro.
Yes. Yeah. I was gonna say.
I could give my opinion on the thing. I saw it, and I don't like pedophiles talking about pedophiles.
That's another conversation for another.
That's a whole other conversation for another day.
If you want to be real about it,
it's another pre-record.
They're telling their own stories.
This just shifted left very fast.
Shit, really?
Yeah, I take that kind of shit real fucking. That's one thing I don't like. One subject I really don't fucking like to talk about.
But what I will say is though, the most unexpected thing about this list is that the Barbie movie was the $1 billion movie.
I'm just saying. I was gonna say the Barbie movie because I am Knuff.
Now, if you want to talk about something that was unexpected this year, nobody saw the Barbie movie becoming the highest grossing movie of 2023. And not only that, but making $1 billion globally. And literally during not 1, but 2 strikes where the actors couldn't promote their movie. So the people had to do it. And it also came out the same day as Oppenheimer, so they really worked off of each other, and they created that whole Barbenheimer thing.
Barbenheimer.
And it worked for both movies.
All right, final category. Obviously, because this is the Mancave 101 podcast, we had to take a look at some of the hottest covers of the year. So I believe I can bring up the names if you would like me to.
Nah, we just look at the pictures, man. We good.
I can look at the pictures if you want.
That's you pick some stuff, bro.
So starting left to right, you have Black Panther #5, done by Christopher Allen over here, top left. Second one over is Miles Morales. What is this? Miles Morales Spider-Man #5 by Mike Mayhew. Then you have Sins of Sinister. Below that, Sins of Sinister, #1 by Art Germ. Going back up to the top, you have it's Action Comics. I can't remember what Action Comics. Action Comics 10. What'd you say?
Power Girl.
Yeah, it's Power Girl, but it's Action Comics like 1025 or some bullshit.
Yes.
Like that. I can't remember the exact number, but it's the return of Power Girl to DC Comics.
Mhm.
And then you also have another Art Germ cover in the Loki cover down below, which is Loki #1. And then top right, you have Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider #3 variant edition by Davia. Who's the artist? Davila. Sorry.
Yes.
Can't read that. It's too small print. So cover of the year for us. I don't know.
It's two covers that I'm torn between. I'm torn between that Miles Morales one and that Ghost Rider one.
Yep.
I'm torn between
I got the
both of those. But if I had to do it, if I had to choose, damn, this is hard. I'm gonna have to go with that Ghost Rider one. That Ghost Rider one looks sick. Like that's I don't give Ghost Rider credit for a lot of things, but that cover is nice.
Yeah, I took that. See, that's God damn it. I love you, Art Germ, but yeah, that
I was gonna say shout out to Art Germ. He had some covers this year.
Yeah.
Art Germ had some covers this year, bro.
And the thing is that all these artists are top ranked, and there's a lot of honorable mentions that we're going to do beginning of the new year. We're going to do some indie comics that we've had interviews with. Also, I want to also bring that up. We're going to do some indie comics, and we're going to rate your indie covers, the people that we have for interviews. We're going to talk about them, and we're going to rate them. So, that being said, I am going with the Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna chime in here. I like the Spider-Man cover a lot, the Miles cover, and I will say that, just full disclosure, Miles Morales and Ghost Rider both arguably had like talking up and down covers all year, have all been fire, like a bunch of fire covers between both of those characters. Like Miles had one where he was choking out Peter. Like he had a bunch of crazy covers this year. So I'm like, yo, Miles really did some shit this year as far as like they did crazy covers for him. But I'm gonna give it to Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider. I think Ghost Rider covers this year have been phenomenal. We did one not too long ago where he had his hand on some new character's shoulder. It was a girl, I can't remember.
Yes,
she had short hair. His daughter, yeah, and that was also freaking I'm gonna give it to Ghost Rider for that reason. Case Wendeezy.
Yeah. Ghost Rider and Spider-Man are running it for me. I'm not a fan of Danny Ketch though. I know that had nothing to do with it, but the art is dope. But I'm gonna have to go with my man Mayhew on that Miles Morales though, because it's just like I can see the pain in his eyes right there. Like my man going through something right quick.
Yep.
And that's it. I mean, yeah. Ghost Rider's dope though, but nah, man, give it to my man Miles over there, son. He running everything this year.
Chase, what you got?
All right, so shout out to all the covers because, like I said, Art Germ has some dope covers this year.
Yeah.
But Mike Mayhew is arguably one of my favorite artists in this game. I love a lot of his covers, and this Miles cover is just super dope to me. So I'm going with Miles.
All right. Fair. I mean, you know what? If you guys are down, I'm down to call a split between the two because I was honestly torn between the two.
Yeah.
I'm down to call it a split between. All right, so let's call it a split between Mayhew's Miles Morales Spider-Man and this Danny Ketch Ghost Rider by who was it again, Leo? Sorry, I forgot the last name. Villa. So we will call it a tie between those two for Mancave 101 cover of the year. And on that note, that will conclude the Mancave 101 Podcast 2023 Awards. Just to hit you guys with a quick rundown one more time. This is for you, YouTube Shorts. Shout out. Anime of the Year, Blue Eye Samurai. Man Food, The Continental. Action Movie of the Year, John Wick 4. Animated Movie of the Year, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Game of the Year, Spider-Man 2. Wow, Spider-Man is killing it. White Dog Shit, The Flash. Sorry for all you DC fans. Passion Alert, Teyana Paris, a.k.a. Monica Gambeau, a.k.a. Photon. Show of the Year, The Last of Us, Season 1. Comic Book, Movie of the Year, Across the Spider-Verse. Movie of the Year, Across the Spider-Verse. And Cover of the Year split between Ghost Rider by Davila and Mike Mayhew's Miles Morales, number 5.
And also, I wanted to throw, and I'm surprised you didn't even have this in here. I don't know if this would have been a perfect category or whatever, but what do you think was one of the most controversial moments of the year? I have one that sticks out to me the most, and that would definitely have to be the writers and actors strike.
Writers strike.
That definitely was a big deal. This thing changed the trajectory of a lot. It pushed a lot of movies back. A lot of shows got pushed back. A lot of rewrites happens. A bunch of delays. Like that actors and writers, and it lasted like this was the longest strike. Like this thing started in May and ended in October.
Yeah, that's basically that takes it that changed, like you said, it changed the trajectory of every studio in the business. It's nothing. They said they actually stood for something and they actually fought and got what they wanted. And y'all motherfuckers take note. Take note of what they did. They fought for what they wanted. Hopefully they're getting what they're gonna get. They can get what they wanted for now, because things change always. Because you know how it is, that the system always finds a way to. Hey, I need more money out of you. So here you go. But that's definitely the most controversial thing.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it changed a lot of things moving forward that we don't even realize. It just changed trajectory for all the studios and all that. So it's crazy. And how many movie delays we got? So
A lot.
Shit.
All of them?
A lot.
Yep. A lot.
The only thing I'm pissed off that they moved my goddamn Wolverine Deadpool movie. Still pissed off about it. But I love you what you did.
But you're
still pissed
it.
off about
that. I think this is the best way to end the show here. Nostalgic Pod Blast. Thank you so much. Congrats to Mancave101 Podcast for clearing 1K sub hurdle. Shout out to us.
Yes,
definitely.
Over 1K. Enjoy the show. Enjoyed the show in 2023. See you in 2024. Of course, and we say the same thing to you guys. I think that concludes the show for tonight. That does it for episode 95. That episode 100 is creeping up, boys. We got like only another month and some change left before we got episode 100. And of course, it's been a crazy year. Obviously, we appreciate you guys kicking it with us as usual. Torian, we appreciate you being here as usual for all the big shows. And I mean, I guess for me and the guys, they could obviously say it themselves. Happy New Year to everybody. We will see you guys in 2024. There will be more names to screw up. More drinking, more slaps.
We're going to incorporate mangas into 2024.
Wait. We have to have a meeting about this.
You guys have fun with that.
Leo going to be trying to say names that got like the whole alphabet in its name. Like they just kind of like scrambled all the letters up to make a name.
I'm going to go watch My Green Baby. Okay? So leave me alone.
Valid. We will see you guys in episode 96. Happy New Year to you and yours.
Happy New Year. Be safe out there.
Dragons.